Check 1 2 1 2, bitch.
What's up, everybody? This is episode 117.
117
of the iLLogical Sense podcast. This is your boy, Busby.
And over here is your boy, JC No Hoodix.
And Martine.
Yo, what's up?
How the
good?
Fluckers y'all doing?
Good, man. Had a good weekend. My sister turned 24 on Friday, so
that's what's up.
Went out for dinner. So
congratulations.
For her.
Old as fuck.
One more year, she'll be able to rent a car. And that's the business.
Well, you gotta be 25 to rent a car?
Yeah.
Wow. What kind of rule is that? Well, it don't matter to me, so I'm old as fuck. Speaking of that, I was
ain't got nothing to do with being old. You ain't got
no, I got no whip. But at the same time, I was at this bar the other night, and this chick asked me how old I was, and I told her my age, and she was like, "You're 31? I would have thought you were 22.
Give me a hell yeah!
Damn right. Yeah, I remember when I was 19. I've told the story before. This one chick said, like, "You only 19?" Because I had like a little mini beard going, and she was like, "I would have thought you were 27." I was like, "I'm shaving this shit the fuck off." Shit.
Don't you hate that shit though?
Yeah, back then. Now
when you're younger, it's like you look older.
Now you want to look young.
It's
like fuck, man. But hey, black don't crack for me,
man. Unless
you do crack.
You smoke crack, don't you?
You smoke crack, don't you? You smoke crack, don't you?
Did y'all ever watch the Tales from the Tour Bus? Like I said on Cinemax.
I haven't. I watched this so much shit.
Yeah, man, that shit's so funny.
What did he say?
George Clinton. The psychedelics just weren't working, and people wasn't having fun. So that's when I started smoking crack.
You smoke crack, don't you? If you want to fuck up your mind, you better do it expeditiously. That's how I learned what expeditiously means, because it lean on me.
Can you imagine if they did lean on me in this day and age and T.I.? T.I. was in it.
Big ass words and shit. Yeah. That could work. You gave out a bag, man. What the fuck's wrong with you? Seriously. Anyway, shit happened.
Yeah, when we got off air,
as usual, shit happened.
I actually forgot to bring up real quick. Shouts out to Centoya Brown. Like we literally just remembered it right when we got off air last week, but she had been granted clemency from the Tennessee governor. Round of applause for that.
She's gonna get out after the summer, though.
Yeah,
at the end of the summer, August.
Well, yeah,
August.
Yeah, that's at the end of summer, late summer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, so she's gonna enjoy her last several months in prison for protecting herself. She's gonna get out of jail, but she has like what, 10 years probation or some shit like that?
Yeah.
Something. Yeah,
10 whole years.
So she has to be a good girl. She has to be a very good girl. I bet she has bags waiting for her. You know she's gonna talk about prison reform and all that shit.
I mean, I guess, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I don't feel right about it. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. However, I look at it from this simple standpoint because at the end of the day, it's just this simple. 10 years probation, or you want to remain doing up to 51 years before you're eligible for parole?
No, definitely. I get you there, but it's just like, it's not, in my opinion, not exactly justice, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. That's where prison reform comes in and shit. Yeah. But also, before we got off the air, Crimson. I keep calling him Crimson. It's Crimson, right? Clemson. I keep calling him Crimson. Clemson was beating that ass to Alabama. We were on the air when the game was going on, so we weren't watching it. But
we was watching the Lakers game.
But then when we turned to the game, shit, they curb stomped their asses at Levi's.
If we weren't recording, I would have went to the game because I found out tickets by the time the game was starting. You could get tickets for as low as like $70.
They said
for a national championship.
They said Jed York lost like millions off that shit because no one was going to it. But that's pennies to his bitch ass.
But what was it? 16-14 Alabama at halftime, and then
that was a good game.
And then 31 unanswered to end the game.
They just woke up in the second half like, let's put an end to these niggas. And they put an end to them niggas.
Yo, the white boy, the one that looks like the quarterback, that looks like Sunshine.
Oh, yeah.
Sunshine!
That's sunshine.
Yeah,
like,
that's
a cold ass white boy.
That was a cold ass white boy. Beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to them.
The real story, though, came in the post game.
Oh, yes.
I want to give a round of applause. I forgot the young man's name, but I want to give him a round of applause.
It's that wide receiver. His last name is Ross. I don't remember his full name.
Thank you.
Yeah.
As a result of Ross, Suge Knight forever remains in infamy. The come to death row speech. I saw that and it touched my heart.
Oh, yeah. Well, definitely.
Like, it legit touched my heart. I like seeing that.
Well, since we're still on the subject of that team, before we got on the air, every time that anybody of any major sports wins their championship, they have the option of paying a visit to the White House to meet the president.
That they do.
So the whole ass nigga in office invited them, and as y'all don't know, the government shut down, so he can't pay his cooks. I never knew the government has to pay for cooks and shit too, but instead of paying for the cooks, whole ass nigga invited Clemson to the White House. And instead of actually giving them like an actual banquet, like of actual food and shit like that, I can't believe I'm saying this shit, man. I'm still just wilded out. This nigga, this bitch ass nigga,
bruh,
the whole ass nigga ordered out. He brought McDonald's, Wendy's, and some pizza. And that's what they're eating right now as we're talking. And I thought it was just a joke until I looked at the picture and you see the whole shit spread out on the table with a lit candle, like it's a candlelight vigil or some shit. Like, nigga. No, not shut the fuck up. What kind of shit is that?
What kind of shit is that?
There you go. That's not no powerful niggerty. That's just, man. I know he's fucking shit up. I know that it's really fucked up right now with this shutdown. Nigga.
Yeah. No, the shit had me fucked up. I forgot which buttons I was supposed to press. I was so, like, I'm still looking at the picture right now.
You was flabbergasted, bruh.
Just disgusted. Is that the yuck? Is that the yuck? Yeah. Just like, I can't. It didn't piss me off. It was like just nigga, and all because no one's gonna give you your little racist ass wall for your own fucking ego.
Yeah, the U.S. government is now.
It's the longest shutdown in history.
The 24th day, likely going on the 25th.
It's gonna be on the 25th by the time this goes up.
Yeah.
Longest in history.
That shit is.
I'm just reading some of this shit, and it's just let's just go down real quick. Employees actually had to be given a pay stub that read $0.00 because they were legally obligated to receive that.
I would have punched somebody.
Yeah, that's not it. Because we're on the 24th day now. Remember the 5-second rule with your food? Mm-hmm. I would imagine there's like a 14 to 21 day. With the FDA.
Yeah.
Well, we've long expanded past that.
Yeah.
So, buy your food, buyer beware.
Yeah.
You better wash the fuck out them vegetables.
Wash them.
Fruits, man. Like,
wash them better than you wash your ass.
Not just that, but if you're going to go...
Yeah.
If you're
more
going,
serious than the joke.
If you're going on a flight... TSA ain't showing up. You can sneak anything. Just today, they
Did you see that video?
What's the video?
Motherfuckers was literally just tapping as they pat people down.
Oh, did you see the video of the guy walking through with the gun?
No.
Yeah, he walked in with a gun and he's on his way to China. They had to call up the China people telling me, just to let y'all know. Yeah, nigga in the gun. He has a gun and he's on his way to y'all. Just to let y'all know.
Wow.
Yeah,
what
man,
kind of
shit's
shit is that?
fucked up out here, bro. We are the Florida of the world. That's how the whole world looks at us as we look at Florida.
Round of applause for that. That's a great fucking analogy.
Shit. Like, that's what we are. Like, we're Florida. Why didn't y'all vote for that white woman, man? Shit. We wouldn't have good content. It would have been boring, just like Obama. Everything was all nice and tidy with Obama. People like comedians couldn't even like roast Obama. Not even on SNL. They couldn't even make fun of him because he was so. They had to bring him on the show. Hillary Clinton too. It would have been boring. This shit, my God.
It's not only that, it's trickling down. You got the LAUSD strike, so of course the teachers
are striking.
School district doing that. I mean, the only bright side is Michael Cohen's like, I'm ready to talk.
Man, that's still a whole process.
And the way it's going, they actually might be obliged to put that shit on pay-per-view to make up the funds. So that way, people, either way, whether it's on basic cable or pay-per-view, I'm watching that shit.
The whole man, we already know what the answer is. That's probably why it's just the shit. I feel this shit's gonna be open soon, probably by the end of the week. That's my Busby prediction. Put a ding. There you go. It'll be reopened soon when he knows he can't get nothing out of it. He's only just...
You know what's a good follow, though?
What?
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Bad. She's bad as fuck.
She is, but she's also a good follow on Twitter.
I know. She's about that smoke.
Bruh.
I like that girl.
When she quoted The Watchmen, none of you understand. I'm not locked up in here with you.
You locked up here with me. She has no rules. You see that video of her dancing when she was on the building? I was like, oh, damn, like she's from Brooklyn, Bronx and shit. And I'm like, she's like a congresswoman. Is she a congressman? No. She's something.
She's something in politics. She came in.
She's like and she won. Yeah, she won on some fluke. She couldn't even believe she won. So now she's on Twitter. She thought, I think
she's one of the youngest ones too.
Yeah, one of the youngest ones. There was like, what's it called? She was on like fucking because she couldn't afford to go out in DC yet, so she had to wait till she got the job to fucking go out there.
We reported on that after the voting and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, she bad as fuck.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time before this shit officially ends. But until then,
in 2020, I'm just gonna say it right now at the beginning.
Ridiculous.
Don't vote with your conscience. Jesus. You all better get y'all shit together. Don't vote with your conscience. Whoever the Democrats pick, you vote for that nigga or woman or hermaphrodite. If it's fucking, if it's Bruce Jenner, if it's fucking, I don't give a fuck. If they have a brain and they know what the fuck they're doing, just vote for that person, please. Don't be stupid. Y'all gonna be stupid again. Don't be stupid.
You know what the answer is.
To this day.
They're still gonna be stupid.
To this day.
Every day.
Yeah.
To this day.
Alright, well, let's get back to the music. Ray Shremmerd, they might be breaking up. Oh well.
Ray Shremmerd breakup rumors took place after Slim Jimmy went to Twitter, released a handful of tweets. I bought my mom $1 million crib off my work. I'm not Ray Shremmerd, I'm just Slim Jimmy, and I'm a sink or swim by myself. Not Shrem Life. Y'all won, it's a rap, and y'all still got your man Sway. Y'all be straight.
Are they brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is another reason why I kind of feel for him. Because you never want to be jealous of your brother, but when outsiders keep telling you that you're basically worthless, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I can empathize with that.
I mean, I get that, but I mean, he's got to be confident in himself. Like, bruh is dope.
I mean, he arguably had the best section of the From 3.
Right.
Arguably.
Right. But he went on that. Mike Will apparently was... It then trickled over to Instagram. And then finally came back to Twitter when the Ray Shremmerd account itself put a tweet saying, brothers gonna be brothers, it's Shrem Life forever. And then, of course, Slim Jimmy's tweets ended up disappearing. And then Sway Lee, when Kenny Knox posted Ray Shremmerd for life, Sway Lee was Real Ones No.
Whatever.
Hopefully Shrem Life 4 comes out. Because they
come up with different
names.
Just different names. Just go past the fucking sequels. Just make up a new album.
Certain ones, they should just stick with the sequel.
So what? So Culture 3 is going to come out. So what's going to be Culture 4 after that? Culture 5, 6, 7? That's the whole discography?
It's not their whole one.
No, but you know what I mean. That's going to be the name of their albums from now on.
I mean, Migos is Culture.
But you know what the fuck. Just grow from that shit.
The daughter and the niece of Migos is Culture.
So just Culture everything.
That's very true.
I mean, I'm whatever about that. I hate when they just do that shit. Same with the Lil Uzi shit. I don't believe none of this shit. It's just like...
Yeah, Lil Uzi went on what? Snapchat or IG Live?
IG.
Just basically saying he wished he was back in 2013 and he's done.
And he's done with music.
If he's not, that's a hell of a promo.
Mm-hmm. I don't believe none of it.
I wouldn't even trip.
I wouldn't trip either. Everyone on Twitter's kind of tripping. I'm like, y'all liked him like that? Okay. I was just numb to that shit. I was like, I don't really like his music like that anyway. So.
Well, I looked deeper into it. It wasn't just what was being brought up on the surface. I want to know what happened in 2013. Was that the big break?
I mean, look at XO Tour Live. Push me to the edge.
No, it's not just that. Was that his big break, or did something happen in his life, his private life?
Probably.
To make him want to go. Because
that's true.
To me, I'm not even looking at the retirement announcement. To me, if there's something that's more specific to 2013,
right?
you might need to stop worrying about this kid's music and try to get him some help.
I mean, listen,
from a mental standpoint.
XO tour life, man. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. He just said
it's not that. But XO tour life didn't come till years after. I think that was 2015 or 16.
No, but I'm saying he kind of told you what was going on.
Yeah. But again, what I was going back to was there something in his private life that happened in 2013 that makes him want to go back there? Because if there is, y'all need to stop worrying about this man's music career and try to give him some help.
Like, for example, why did he choose 2013?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why did he use that?
I get it.
That year.
I get it. I mean? But saying, whatever help he gets, I honestly don't care. I mean, he can stay retired. No rapper ever really retired. He just needs a break. That's all he really needs. Let him have a break and let him disappear and take all them fucking piercings out of his fucking face. You grown ass man with that shit on your face. The fuck wrong with you?
What's wrong with that?
No, it's all that shit on his face. It just looks weird to me.
I mean, you gotta understand though. You go to different cultures. That's a part of.
I get
their
it.
Traditions.
But for him, it just kind of just looks weird to me.
I guess.
Anyway,
I don't be judging another.
I don't judge. It's just, to me, it's just like, like I said, I don't care for him. That's how I just feel.
I mean, he described himself as a rock star, so actually it's in line for what I would imagine.
Yeah, but like I said, whatever.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos said whatever.
I didn't risk it all.
Fam, $135 billion. Okay, for those who don't know who Jeff Bezos is,
CEO of Amazon.
He's also part of New York Times. He's an entrepreneur.
Pretty much.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's also the richest man in the United States. Well, he cheated on his wife, Mackenzie, with her friend, Lorena Sanchez, who was also married.
They're saying they weren't really cheat. He didn't really cheat on her. They were already kind of like breaking up a bit, so they were already seeing other people on the side.
They say it now.
It's a setup. It's a trap.
It's a trap.
CYA, cover your ass. That's the cover your ass story.
Yeah, and I've seen her face. What's she been on? Lorena Sanchez. What's she been on?
I don't know, but that's a fine Latina woman.
I've seen her in other TV shows and shit. I think because she's an actress.
Lorena Sanchez.
You see, that name rings a bell, doesn't it?
It does, but I can't.
Like, I saw her face, but
I'm not putting it together right now.
Yeah, but the text messages he was sending her, man, and her husband.
I want to smell you.
I want to smell you.
I am. See these texts, bro.
I'm your oxygen.
Wait, what? Oh, come on.
Yeah, he might as well said that. Yeah, but he got outed because Lorena's husband. Yeah, she was married. He found the text messages. She got caught slipping, and now so even though they didn't do a prenup, his wife pretty much is owed $68 billion and equal state of Amazon because she was the one that helped him when he started this shit.
Yeah, now everybody was looking at it like, oh, it's just the wife. But in researching her, she was actually helping putting up money. She was one of the first employees.
You can't hate. I was like, you can't hate on that.
Nah. So
she was like legit there from the jump.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's what's up.
So not only does this knock him down to $68.5 billion, it also bumps her up to the richest woman at $68.5 billion. But that's not really what crossed my mind through all this. What crossed my mind is this is what happens when you act out of pure emotion and you don't realize the situation that you're in. If I'm Lorena's husband, I'm looking at this and I'm like,
I'm gonna blackmail this shit.
I need a 77-inch TV.
Just a TV.
You know what? I like a pool table back here.
I'm in a whole new house.
You see what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it a buck real quick.
So you would have finessed this nigga.
Oh, I told Larissa straight up. You out here fucking around with Steve?
Jobs.
No, not Jobs. Just regular ass Steve that work at Wiener Schnitzel. It's a motherfucking problem.
You're dead. You
messing around with Jeff Bezos? Founder, CEO of Amazon?
That's like fucking, what's his name? Zuckerberg. From Facebook.
And I find out, we're having a different kind of conversation. I'm looking at it from a different standpoint, like, I may have accidentally hit the jackpot. And I'm going to work this for every angle I could possibly get.
Same time, he has enough money to make your ass disappear.
And go to jail and lose everything.
Yo, he got money to cover everything.
No, I've seen way too many movies.
I know. He acted on, like he said, he acted on emotion. He acted on emotion. He acted on emotion and didn't expect. He slipped. He fucked up. He been fucking that pussy real good. So,
And the way they described Lorena in the media was hilarious. It was like, she's 49 or 52, but she's always constantly, she's the one where she'll grab her friends. Hey, let's go on a helicopter and go to Coachella.
Damn.
And then that's when I went and looked at the pictures, and I was like,
she looks like that type.
yeah, I probably would have risked $135 billion too.
She looks good.
Risk it all.
I probably would have.
Risk it all.
Pussy. See, that's what happens with pussy. Pussy actually risked all your money. But he's still rich, though. They're both rich, so he's still
and
rich.
I mean, I say that because when you're $135 billion, there's not much you really care about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, for sure.
Hey, Jeff Bezos,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what
$30 to my name, JC No Hundreds. I care about a lot of shit.
I'll be like,
I'm struggling about a lot
I'll
of
see
shit.
that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, you know what? Oh, so that's your net worth? I need $1 billion.
Yeah.
Now. Or your shit's done.
Cash. Hit him with a Migos ad lib. Stacks.
I need it at my doorstep in the helicopter.
Mama.
We rich. She's gonna be at the house, but I'm gonna be rich.
Matter of fact, I need a helicopter ride.
I didn't know. Fuck that. I need to stick at your fucking in the wholesales now.
Right.
Now.
All I'm saying is that the husband was clearly in his feelings. He's, maybe listening too much to Scorpion. And
He was in love, man. That was his wife. He probably had kids with her and everything, man.
I understand that. Well, I don't understand that because I don't have kids and I'm not married.
There you go.
I can sympathize with that.
But I don't.
But at the same
I
time,
get it, but I don't.
But at the same time, he dropped the bag. And that's just inexcusable. You can never,
man.
you can't fumble the bag when it's right there.
Yeah.
I mean, if this was football, he was there on the 5-yard line and then he just for some reason threw the ball out of bounds.
Took a knee.
Nah, man. He pulled that Deshaun Jackson shit. Running into the end zone.
And then dropped the ball.
Dropped it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I'm saying.
Well, he's gonna go to therapy for this shit, and it's all that shit.
It's like the rappers say. You can either cry at home or cry in the Maybach.
Ah, shit.
Oh god. Anyway,
Have therapy in the Maybach, my nigga.
You know who ain't getting therapy? Who ain't crying in that is motherfucking R. Kelly.
Yeah, the aftermath.
Yeah, see, that's how we know he's coming. That's how we know he's coming. When you hear the that's how you know he's coming. What's that? Uh-oh.
Kells.
I was trying to think of a song to play. The Pied Pipers. So yeah, aftermath. How R. Kelly's chilling? He ain't giving a fuck. Cause
more serious than a fucking joke.
Yeah,
this
man.
motherfucker was
That's just sad, bro.
No, I think he's
really.
no. I read a report saying he is kind of tripping, but outside he ain't giving a one flying fuck. He was at the club in Chicago, and I saw it pop up, and he was singing "Bump and Grind" opening lines, and he was like, "I don't give a fuck about all that shit, man. It's my motherfucking birthday." That's what he said. I don't give a fuck about all that.
This sick ass nigga turned 52 last week. Not wishing him a happy birthday.
And reportedly, women were yelling, saying, "You can hold me hostage."
That shit blew my mind.
I doubt it, but for jokes.
I don't know about the yelling, but I did see the comments. The comments.
I read the comments. Yeah,
That's what
the
I'm
comments
saying.
were real.
Like, just the fact that people would actually put that.
Yeah.
Like, dog, are you fucking kidding me?
And then someone called the cops saying that R. Kelly was there. There was a warrant for his arrest, even though there wasn't. And I don't think all that shit happened, but that shit's hilarious.
No, it did.
They actually ran in there.
They ran in there and they ran his license and everything. Found out they didn't have a warrant, so they left.
Yeah.
No, it happened.
Damn it.
What?
It happened.
And not only that, they're saying TMZ was reporting that it is getting to him because everyone's not fucking with him now. Even though outside, the sources are saying outside he's trying to show off that he's cool, but he's seeing how the tide's shifting and he's kind of just like, fuck. So yeah, right now the Georgia's pretty much running another investigation just off the documentary that dropped last week.
And then you got RCA, which just came out today. Actually, a few hours ago.
Yeah.
RCA, Sony, they pretty much freezing him out. So there's no production, no funding on any more music that's coming from him.
Great.
Until the investigation is complete.
And this nigga still got 2, which is significant because he still got 2 albums left on his deal.
So he ain't free. He's stuck. He's in limbo pretty much.
Yeah,
right.
Basically.
Sunken place.
The
frozen place.
Nah, he ain't sunken. He's exactly where he's at.
He's in the frozen place.
Mm-hmm. So then, throughout all this shit, more reports were coming out and motherfuckers were arguing from both sides. Some people just did not know when to shut the fuck up. French Montana, I'm looking at you. Who else? There's most.
We forgot to mention it last week. But
one other person said some shit. So not French Montana. Someone else said something. Oh, from no, that's 3-6 Mafia said something. Someone from not Juicy J. Who's the other nigga?
DJ Paul.
Yeah, he said somebody R. Kelly should live out his legacy or some shit like that. He should be able.
What does that mean?
See, this is when shutting the fuck up can do you granted.
All I know is last week we missed on Ebro.
What did Ebro say? Oh yeah, Ebro
stupid too.
Ebro, man.
Ebro just
first of all
disappoints me.
It was because
after he defended the whole 21 Savage.
But the Kodak Black situation.
Kodak Black, there you go.
We take assault against women here very serious.
Then on Twitter,
I was looking at it like, okay, you're holding him responsible. Then to see this, it's like, no, you were bullying that kid.
Yeah,
clearly because you pick and chose, because then his words were, I can despise what R. Kelly did, but still respect the art and love the music. No, nigga, you can't.
Like, how?
You can't.
There's some people that don't do that, bro. I really firmly believe that when all this shit passes, there's still gonna be some people that's gonna quietly listen to R. Kelly to themselves. They're not gonna like address it or nothing, but they're gonna still listen to his music privately. Yeah. You know, just so they won't be. This how I watch Chris Benoit matches. Like I still watch his matches. He had a great ass career, but
to this day.
Yeah, to this day, I'll still watch it. It's still fucked up when you think about what he did. Motherfucker choked the shit out of his wife. No, that's not double. That's R. Kelly.
That is. If R. Kelly gets it, this man murdered his family.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's R. Kelly deserving.
That's an indefinite.
Like he gets that.
That will go the whole show. That will go the whole show. But like I said, like with R. Kelly, it's just whatever. And then who else was talking shit? Kanye said some shit, but I didn't. He didn't say it on Twitter.
The legacy.
He said probably during the whole Sunday service shit that he was doing on IG. I don't know.
This is my take, man. Like sonically, yes, the music was good.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like you can't. There's no denying that. But when you look back at what fueled these fucking tracks, nah, bruh, I ain't with that shit.
You can't. Like I can't listen to it. Like even again, like I'll be listening to certain songs and I'm just like, I can't sing this.
Yeah, you can't.
Can't even like.
Or it's not even you can't. It's that
you'll feel dirty.
You got so much on your mind at that point.
You're not even thinking about the lyrics and what is it? Hypotheticals of what you would do to a woman that is of age that you're attracted to. Yeah. Your mind goes back to, damn, he really was in the studio with that 14-year-old and those girls really walked in on him when he was.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then he recorded the song after. Yeah. So I still don't understand though. You can separate the artist.
I don't understand people.
Not on everything.
Nah, see, everyone likes saying that shit. Everyone always says, I can separate this from the person. No, the fuck you can't.
Not on everything.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Hell no.
You just walked right into that. Not like this. From the Matrix.
Yeah.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this. Not like this. Not like this.
This got the plug pulled on her. That nigga pulled the plug. God damn.
You don't even see it. You don't even see how he pulled the plug. She just went and just died.
Man. If that was a fucking external drive, all your shit would have been fucked up and lost.
Oh shit, man.
Not ejected successfully.
Yeah, not ejected successfully. Plug that shit in. The computer cannot read your device. Please reset. Fuck!
Anyway, and other shit was coming out of people that were actually on the documentary that need to shut the fuck up. The first person before we get to Torre is fucking Charlemagne the God.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Oh my God! Anyway, Charlemagne, when I saw his face pop up on the fifth one, I was like, was it the fifth one or sixth one?
It was the sixth one. I didn't see that.
Sixth one. Yeah, the sixth one. The sixth one. I was like, why is Charlemagne on here? Because I remember everything he used to say about R. Kelly, and it was a lot of praise, especially about his sex tape. And
oh God!
Yeah, I've sent it to y'all in the group chat. They showed him in the Brilliant Idiots, and I think this happened it was recent. It was the last year or the year before that. It was before all this shit started coming out, and he praised that damn sex tape. Saying it was one of the greatest sex tapes of all time. Yeah. Talking about how it was amazing how he was pissing on the girl and cum was coming out at the same time. He really went in specifics of the damn sex tape.
Which meant you had to have watched that tape.
a lot of times in
know what the hell
detail.
was going on.
And then you got all the rape allegations about him too and shit. And then he's on fucking the whole R. Kelly shit, trying to talk down about him and shit. I'm just like, like, what the fuck? And I have respect for Charlamagne, but I just find it kind of funny how his peers didn't call him out on that shit. They didn't call that out, and it was just like, okay, like even Dream Hampton had to admit, like, she kind of fucked up because he didn't say nothing,
right? But
it was just like, really? And it's funny because his HBO show got canceled too. They didn't talk about that. He hasn't talked about it because when all it's really just quiet for him. And, I have respect for Charlamagne, but I call a spade, man. Like, what the fuck, bro? What do you think was going to happen?
No, I agree.
Stupid.
I agree.
Like, that's just like, come on, bro. Like, really? And you have those rape allegations, you go on there trying to call what's it called? Calling the pot the kettle black or some shit? Is that what they call it?
Pot calling the kettle black.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Fuck out of here. And then we got Torre's ass, and I'm kind of laughing at this because he blocked me years ago. So play that shit. Is that? I don't know. Press anything. Yeah, well, nah.
Can't keep playing that shit.
Everything.
Because to me, I'm petty. He blocked me several years ago after he made an article. You remember when Jay-Z dropped Glory? When he was that whole shit for Blue Ivy and shit,
yeah.
He compared. This is back in that time period when everyone was just on Hov's nuts extra tight before Drake got big. Here on his nuts extra fucking tight, and he had the nerve to compare Glory to Stevie Wonder's "Isn't She Lovely."
Wow.
Yeah, press that yuck.
No, I'm not pressing that.
Well, what are you gonna push? Yeah. So this is back in Twitter when it was the Wild Wild West. So I said, I know Torre did not just compare Jay-Z's Glory to fucking to Stevie Wonder's "Isn't She Lovely." You need to get the fuck off of Hov's nuts.
It's an evil world we live in.
I'm like, you fucking annoying anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, on Twitter, he was extra annoying around that time period. Well, the universe just loves fucking just being funny.
Boy, does it ever. I don't know if he was on his podcast, if he was getting ready to do a show, but he was promoting it, and then this girl on Instagram.
Don't go through the whole quote.
Well, I'm not going through her DMs, but I'm going to go through this whole thing.
Yeah.
Danny Makeup is her username.
She's kind of cute too. I looked her up. I saw her. I'm like, oh, you cute. Not like in no sexual way, no offense, but it was just like, I'm like, oh, you kind of cute. I wouldn't say all that shit like what Torre said, but shit, bruh.
Yeah. So she then comments on it, and she tags him, but Torre used to sexually harass me. How does that work? So then she writes down. I know. Wait, what? Every Monday, I used to work with him on a show in 2017, and he couldn't stop asking me to do anal, how I look naked.
Wow, you gonna
like if I had sex over the weekend,
Wheel of Fortune.
What it would be like to fuck me.
Hey.
What his cum would look like on my face.
Whoa, what? Ugh.
I had to have the crew stay in the room with me while I got him ready. And when I left, I called HR. He got fired instantly. He wrote me a huge apology for doing that in his DMs. Still have it. He did a 2020 shoot in 2018, and I was there, and he walked out. Told the producer that he was embarrassed because he was inappropriate with a staff member. He really needs to take a seat. Then there's a whole bunch of DMs of
apologizing.
Yeah, pretty much
backpedaling,
begging for her not to out all the information because he's truly sorry. Mm-hmm. Please don't talk badly about me. I'm so ashamed to think of that happening.
Bruh.
Fam, what am I supposed to do with that?
I mean, what can you do with that?
It's an evil world we live in.
No, you perverted ass nigga you live in.
It really is, though.
I mean, I'm not, it's one of those, that's what the fuck you get. Vincent Price. That's the universe.
I mean, I want to, and it's one of those things where you're trying to practice, okay, well, let's see what his response is. And then the DMs come out. And you're like, oh. Yeah. That don't look like Photoshop.
Dream Hampton had to say, that don't look like no Photoshop. Dream Hampton had to say, I'm going to say the same shit I said about Charlamagne that I said about Torre. I wish he would have told me. Yeah. He's like, the message is still clear. We got, help these women, but I wish these men would have just told me what their background was before, their skeletons come out the fucking closet.
Yeah. Speaking of Photoshop, I'll never forget this. I was in a sports debate back when I was in TSDM, and I was catching screenshots trying to prove my point to the cat. Somebody came in and he was trying to say Man, that shit look photoshopped. This nigga commented, man, that shit look screenshot.
Hey man, this is all I'm gonna say about that. Some people are stupid, bro.
That shit look screenshot. we do a lot of stupidity going around here. Some stupid people we live in.
It's an evil world we live in.
It really is.
Speaking of that shit, now I'm gonna take my headphones off of this shit. So,
hold on. Let me get you in. Hold up.
It's about to be a shaman.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay fucking calm.
Anyway,
talk your shit.
So, in the midst of all this shit, I told y'all last week that they best not bring Michael into this, and the universe just went. Well, not as I was gonna say the nope, but don't bring Michael in this shit. And the universe said, "You thought so." All of a sudden, a news story came out. Someone sent it to me because, they know I'm a Michael fan, and I was arguing with them about Michael didn't do the shit and all that. All of a sudden, a news story came out from Rolling Stone saying that Sundance has a new movie coming out. At the Sundance Film Festival, they're going to premiere a new movie called Leaving Neverland. That's what it's called. Some shit like that. Leaving Neverland. I'm going to call it it's called horse shit. And it's going to feature some bullshit. And it's a 2-part, and then after they premiere it at Sundance, they're gonna show it on HBO. It's gonna be a 2-parter. Now, why is it called Leaving Neverland? You think they're gonna talk about Peter Pan and shit? No. There you go. They're gonna talk to 2 men who are accusing Michael Jackson of touching them when they were young. One of these motherfuckers, his name is Wade Robson. Who's Wade Robson? He is a choreographer who used to do choreography for NSYNC, Britney Spears, who else is she? Christina Aguilera, like all the pop stars back in the early 2000s. He was a well-known choreographer. So, and he knew Michael, like personally. He was in the Jam video. Like, you remember the part in the end when that little kid is dancing with Michael and he has a little sidewalk? Oh, shit. That's him. Huh. And him and Michael were very close. He brought him to Neverland. He treated his family right. They did all the good things for his ass, right? Even during the trial, he always proclaimed Michael's innocence. He always said Michael was innocent. He never did nothing. He was on camera. Even took the stand and said Michael was innocent, right? Michael did not touch me. Even after he fucking died, he was on stage with his sister Janet at the VMAs. Remember that tribute they did?
Yeah.
He was on stage with her, dancing and everything, right?
Wow.
Year or two later, he goes on the Today Show saying he was going to release a book and said that that Michael touched him when he was a kid.
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah.
How, Sway?
And not only that, he said he asked for money. Now, as a Michael fan, I was like, you need to get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And now, you're going to be a part of this fucking documentary with another dude who claimed Michael touched him, who had the same story, because his fucking whole defense came crumbling down when the estate came out and said,
what kind of shit is that?
No.
What kind of shit is that?
Fuck out of here. And then he didn't show up to court.
Really?
Yes, he didn't show up to court because his whole shit went to shit. And now they're getting
some shit.
And then some shit.
Ain't that some shit?
So now they came together to do a documentary trying to talk about their time with Michael and talk about how Michael touched them. This is only 2 guys. Let me break this shit down to you motherfuckers one more time. Not y'all, but everyone listening. There was absolutely no evidence that Michael touched these bitch ass kids. Absolutely none. All the people that came out only wanted money from him. They just wanted money. They destroyed Neverland Ranch trying to find some shit. They didn't find shit. Ever. There was no sex tape. There was no sex tape. There were no pictures. There was nothing. Nothing on him. Even, what's his name? Who's this one other cat that was in he was in that Stephen King movie. What, you want to see a dead body? You know what I'm talking about. You know that movie, right? Fuck, what's it called?
Boys in the Hood?
No.
Stephen King.
No.
You want to see a dead body?
Stand By Me. Stand By Me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that kid. I forgot his fucking name, but he outed out a whole lot of pedophile people in the industry.
That was the white boys in the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I forgot his name. I hella forgot his name.
white boys in the woods.
Yes, there you go. Anyway, he added out a whole lot of people and said flat out, there's a whole lot of people that are pedophiles in the world except for Michael Jackson. And when the Santa Barbara people tried to talk to him, he said, yeah, there's a lot of people in the industry in Hollywood that fucking touch kids, but Michael's cool. And they're like, no, what about Michael Jackson? He ain't that, he's weird. Like, no, he's not. He's cool. And yeah, they still went after him. Bottom line, that movie's gonna be bullshit. And if HBO, shame on you for fucking airing it. Sundance, shame on you for fucking premiering it. Everybody in that situation, go fuck yourself. Michael's still the king of pop, you bitch ass niggas. He ain't touched them bitch ass kids. I'm done. I'm better.
You good?
Yeah, I wanted to get that out of my chest.
All right. You good?
Yeah, what's y'all thoughts on it?
You heard it here first.
What's y'all thoughts on it?
It's trash.
Okay. Better be the right answer.
It is what it is.
I mean, it can't be a wrong answer if he was proven. It was all this shit is facts. It's not just opinions.
And then they're all saying, "Well, R. Kelly was proven innocent." No, there was a tape, and it was
seriously
that he looked at.
And there's speculation that he paid off the family.
And they always say that about Michael too, like he paid off all these families and shit. No, he did not pay off all these motherfuckers' families to shut up. Like, are you fucking serious? When he paid off the family the first time, he did that so they'll shut the fuck up and it would just go away because that shit really fucking hurt him. He didn't want to deal with it. He's like, you know what? Let me pay you some money, and so you can just go away and not deal with them no more. He was a naive little motherfucker. I tell you that. He was naive like a motherfucker. Mind of a child. Mind of a child. So. Like I said, leave him alone. I have a feeling HBO might pull the plug because Michael fans, that's one thing about Michael Jackson fans, man. Unlike Drake fans and Beyonce fans, they're organized. They're hella organized. They're like, go to this website, send this person an email, do this, do it respectfully out of love.
These are the type of fans, they don't even stay on the internet all day. They go about their own merry lives, do what they gonna do.
Yeah.
Some shit pops up, they all
he's like a fucking like the Power Ranger.
Yeah, for real. Turns into a fucking Dinobot and shit or whatever the hell it is.
No, the Michael robot.
Yeah.
Moonwalker.
Yeah. The robot shit.
They turn to the statue from history.
Yeah. They do the right kick.
That could be the cover. Just the robot.
Moonwalk back and shit.
And then after it's all done, they all just go up into the sky and get in the Moonwalker.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, that's like the 30th anniversary of the actual movie that came out, Moonwalker. It's been like 30 years since the VHS came out. Shit, I think I still have it. I have the DVD.
It's gonna be. Purple Rain came out in 84.
Don't matter, 85. Michael. Fuck you. I'm talking about Moonwalker, bro.
Don't nobody fuck a Moonwalker like that.
Man, fuck you.
Purple Rain.
Got a point.
Purple Rain, on the other hand.
As a film, yeah, but as a Michael fan, Moonwalker is how I got introduced to Michael. Was Purple Rain how you got introduced to Prince? Or your mama playing his music?
My mom played his music.
Okay, I got introduced to Michael when my
mom played his music when she was pregnant with me.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice.
I've known Prince since I was in the womb.
I knew Prince when my babysitter used to play like Moonwalker. Like it was just because you know how it showed the snippets of his whole career. It was just dope because it would just show snippets and little snippets here, here, here. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? He's black. He turned. Hold up, who's that?
So wait. This is confusing.
This is confusing. This is the same guy. Oh, he's leaning. Oh, he turned into a robot. But yeah, Michael fans, they're really organized. It's like they're cool, they love him, but then when you say some shit about him, they're like, nigga, what? Organized. So yeah.
Well, I was about Prince because if it did come out in '84, then it's the 25-year anniversary later this year.
Of what? Purple Rain?
Purple Rain.
Oh shit.
Soundtrack and the movie.
Obviously. Didn't he win an Oscar for Purple Rain? Or he got nominated for best? Didn't he win?
I'm not even familiar with his awards because
he only won like a few.
He was
Grammys.
pretty much like the anti-Michael when it came to awards. Not that he wouldn't accept them, but it was just he was way too fucking controversial for people to want to give him awards.
Yeah, especially that time frame.
Yeah. And then when he was winning speeches, he was going on stage saying, "Fuck y'all contracts, get out, be independent. This is what you're worth."
He said that before Hov gave title and shit. But yeah, the point I'm saying is leave Michael alone. He is dead. Even in his death, they still try to go after him. That's wild.
Yeah.
Anyway, Game of Thrones is coming back to HBO. Y'all need to watch that shit. Y'all ain't gonna watch it, so fuck y'all.
I definitely ain't gonna watch it.
Game of Thrones.
I heard it was coming back late though.
April.
Did it get pushed back to October?
No. It's coming back in April.
Somebody said it got pushed back towards the end of the year.
Who said that?
I saw hella reports in the Nerd Network. Everybody was pissed off. Like, you mean I gotta wait an extra fucking like almost another year?
They got 6 episodes, and they showed the teaser trailer to like yesterday, and it said April. It is dropping the official Twitter account.
Either it was a fake story or they probably switched
it was a fake story. No, because it was supposed to come out last year, but then they just said like, nah, we gotta give like 6 episodes, and it's gonna be.
Can you finish it within a month?
Oh, Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
The actual show itself is
to get caught up.
7 episodes, and it's 7 seasons, 10 episodes, and they're all like an hour.
I could do that in March. I can do it. I can do it towards the
but
end of February into March to lead right into March Madness.
The first season,
I probably could do that, but I won't.
The first season is kind of slow. It picks up in the second, and after that, it just like you just fly through, and it's like, oh, this is happening. Oh, this. Oh. I'm gonna tell you, it's Battle of the Bastards,
okay,
man.
It's happening.
That's all I'm gonna say. That episode. Talk to Rossi about it. He'll tell you about it. Shit's fucking raw.
I've heard it.
Red Redding is all I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Did you ever watch the scene? Okay, don't just keep away from that. That's all. Anyway, fuck them niggas for doing Michael like that. But what else is going on?
Well, they fuck with Michael in death, but nobody lives to fuck with 50 in life. Unless your name is William Roberts, aka Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Because Tierra Marie, of course, remember her revenge porn situation that she went with her boyfriend at the time, ended up being one of the storylines in Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. She got mad at 50 because when she thought she took it down, 50 put it on his Instagram, social media. That's when he got in trouble with Instagram and he came over to Twitter.
Yep.
That's what it was about.
Yeah.
Well, Judge read that shit and was like, what the fuck you want me to do with this?
No.
And he threw I don't want to say he threw the case out, but he favored in 50's on 50's side and basically ordered her to pay $30,000.
So why did she have to pay $30,000
to cover his fees?
Vincent Price.
And
Vincent Price. Oh shit.
And this is actually a combination of trickling from R. Kelly, and it's going to lead into our next topic. 50 seems to be the one person because he's been consistent in his not giving a fuck and his pedigree for not giving a fuck.
And his pettiness.
Yeah.
That when he says stuff like what I'm about to read, people just laugh at it. They don't just look at it like, oh, we're going to cancel him. Mm-hmm. And I think that says a lot about you as a person when you've already developed yourself as the villain. People, it's like, we can't even cancel. He's a fucking villain. Like, we know this. What it is. Because as soon as he won this, he put the picture on Instagram and said, now, Tierra, you can cough up the money or you can go with R. Kelly and shit in a bucket.
I mean,
why'd I laugh at that? That's so evil.
And then when
because it's 50, that's why.
And then today, so this happened on Friday. Today, the Shade Room reported it, and he put that up on Instagram, and he put a comment, and he said, look, Tierra, it's been a whole weekend. I want my money now. You ain't got 30,000, call your boo. Tell him you need 30. LOL.
Hey, tell me why I'm looking at this shit. I know it's not Meek Mill, but it says get the strap.
Yeah, I know. Give me And then they put up Lisa Bloom, who was her attorney. And when this case was going...
Yeah, she was going after him.
Yeah, she's going basically saying, you slut shame my clients, I'm coming for you. So then he put that quote up under her picture and then put Lisa Bloom got mad because I said something about Trey Songz's case. Then came with this Tierra bullshit. When she saw I don't give a fuck, she dropped the case and ran.
That's Vincent Price. That nigga evil. You see, when 50 is loyal, when 50 cares about you, he's loyal to you. He's cool with you, loves you, all that shit. But when you get on his bad side,
it's bad.
It's beyond music. It's beyond music.
Now, I say this because, again, we've seen all kinds of people make comments about R. Kelly and kind of make light of the situation and joke on it.
Yeah.
We're gonna cancel him. That's it. I'm not supporting you. 50's the one person I've seen where I have not seen one person say that they're not coming back to watch season 6 of Power because of these comments.
Because they know better.
Oh shit.
Because the product is good. That's why.
Yeah.
If the product was trash, they said they're not gonna come back and watch it.
Again, I'm convinced the product is good, and if you have made your career off being the anti-hero / villain,
fuck it.
There's not much that people can do to get you out. But that leads into the next topic because I wanted to get into it last week, but of course
R. Kelly was just
R. Kelly, and then we were trying to cover everything that we missed over 3 weeks, so I figured I could get away with waiting another week. And I'm glad I did, because some shit popped up, and I was like, yeah, we need to talk about this. Cancel culture.
Cancel
In
culture.
2019, I'm not with cancel culture.
I'm really not.
I'm not.
niggas digging up fucking old ass tweets and all types of other shit just to fucking. I'm with it, but I'm not with it. If that makes sense.
Here is my stance on it. Here's a tweet. At Rad Rupert.
A tweet.
Non-black people, please stop using GIFs and reaction pics of black people to express your emotions. It's digital blackface and really easy to stop doing. I stopped a year or two ago when someone said it on my timeline. Now I'm on yours. Retweet. Thank you.
What kind of shit is that?
See, this is the type of tweets when I see on Twitter, I just scroll past and just don't say nothing because black people, they're like the most sensitive.
No, this is a white person that did it.
Oh, it's a white person that did it.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
This is a white person that said it. Or Latina, or what? She's not black.
Matter. She's not black.
Yeah, that's why it says non-black people.
Why are you speaking? Okay.
Like, bro,
you thought.
Why are you speaking for somebody else? You know.
And
what
I read
like,
I read it, and I was like, but what if you're talking about some context that involves black culture, and you kind of need the response? Because I don't see it as digital blackface.
Where did you get digital blackface from?
For example, like, what if, I don't know, Kel Mitchell, let's just say he has a gift or whatever, right? It fits the situation.
Who loves orange soda?
Perfect example. You know what I mean?
Well, I expect Howard from the suburbs not to use that. Fuck out of here.
So what's this got to do with cancel culture?
My point with this was cancel culture is motherfuckers will really wake up any single day and will look for a reason to be pissed off at something and try to cancel
they
it.
do. They really will. It became like trendy to do that now.
Right.
If they don't like you, they will go and search for any little thing about you. If like sometimes all you got to do is just type in a keyword and the @ name and see what pops up, and then they find it. They start going on Twitter, and then it's like who's that one dude that came out? Brother Nature. Yeah, when that shit happened, I was like, really? That nigga was like fucking 15 and shit. Or, like, they go hella far back with, like, old-ass tweets and shit like that from, like, 2010.
I don't understand going back and attacking and bringing up tweets from somebody who was under 18 years old at the time when they tweeted it. Or if of course, common sense will tell you it's wrong. I get it. But how many times have we done stupid shit when we were 20?
Oh,
early.
You know what I'm saying? Like, about to say.
You expect me to believe that a 12-year-old with access to Twitter was going to handle it like a fucking adult?
Right.
Oh, well, no.
Exactly.
Yeah, or go back to like when you're in your early 20s and shit. No, you were a completely different person. If you said something, let's say if you said some racist shit when you were 20, and then that was like. And then how long it's been? 8 years now?
Yeah.
And you changed your ways, you admitted you were wrong and shit like that. And every time something always pops up, you bring up them old ass tweets. I'm like, dude, I apologize for that shit. Why are you still trying to bring that shit out?
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Why are you trying to be corny about that shit?
You see, to me,
obviously you're not the same person that you were when you did that shit.
And then you obviously realize you fucked up, you apologize for it, and you just want to move on with your life. Exactly. And then someone will always try to bring up screenshots and all types of other shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that shit's fucking corny. Don't do that shit.
There's no guideline for cancel culture. It's basically based off of, well, I don't like this person, so y'all shouldn't like them either.
Exactly.
And I'm like, well, wait a minute, because your goal pole might be a hell of a lot closer than mine is. So what, like, and case in point,
they might have some skeletons in their fucking closet too.
Well, no, case in point is you got Joe Budden. I was seeing a bunch of tweets from the most recent episode of Love and Hip Hop when him and Sin were they got kind of heated. And you know, he basically told her, well, you know, you bring bullshit to me every day. And these women were like, oh, he just wrote her completely off. Like, he doesn't give a damn about her. Cancel this man right now.
They're projecting their own.
And I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, first of all, was he wrong for saying it? Yeah, because he probably could communicate it better.
Right.
But how many times have we not communicated properly in a day just because we had an off day? So I'm gonna wrong somebody for just having a bad day for communicating. And I was looking at him like, second of all, you know this shit's scripted, right? So it's set up for the very next week, which is probably, I don't know when the season finale is, but it's set up so that way, you know, we could get to the episode where he's at the podcast and he proposes to her. They kind of set that shit up like that.
Right.
But here's the kicker. Literally 24 hours later, they find an old episode of a podcast that Sin was on with Angela Yee.
Oh, that's what everyone was talking about?
And and she was, that's when she had, at the time, was she, for lack of better words, had mischose her words, basically saying black men go to Latinas because they don't want to worry about the attitude. But she didn't elaborate fully on what she was saying. Immediately, 24 hours later, oh, fuck that bitch. We don't even know why we was defending her. Cancel her.
Like a mob.
And I'm like, so you cancel one person, and then you get fed up with it, so now you just want to be rid of the situation. Nah, fam, I'm not doing that. Yeah. Like, there's got to be a guideline to why you're canceling somebody, and if they are up for redemption.
Power. And
that's the thing. Cancel culture, to me, is turning into the very entity that they are fighting against, which is people who are abusing their power.
Yeah.
I mean, it's black folks doing it too.
Yeah.
It's everybody.
Yeah, it was mainly black folks. The way that I'm seeing it, it's like more black folks, and it's like when you can't even give, like, I think Joe's talking about this on this podcast, you don't give them a chance to redeem themselves. Like, you want to keep that burden on them for the entire time and just say, go away and all this other shit. When it's like, bro, what the fuck? I'm trying to learn from, and even if they don't show signs of maturing and shit, like, i.e. Chris Brown around that time period. Right. Remember how I was so strong arm about that shit? Like, he didn't change his ways and shit like that. I'm like, get this nigga the fuck up out of here. But then if you see over time, if you see now that he's kind of changing, he's quiet now. I'm just using it as an example.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, if this year he comes out and he shows by actions, not going writing long ass fucking paragraphs on fucking Instagram and Twitter and shit like that. He actually shows he matured. He's just dropping music and shutting the fuck up. I'm like,
basically showing
maturity.
That he understands that he's in a position of being. I own my masters.
Yes,
there's a lot riding on me.
Yes,
and you know his daughter's getting older.
Yeah,
I understand that.
Like, I gotta shut up now and I gotta change. And then now I see that, I'm like, okay, he's showing change.
Right.
If hypothetically he doesn't do that, he's still doing the whole Sue whooping, he's still doing going on Instagram, like, this nigga hasn't changed one goddamn bit. Now Joe Budden, on the other hand, I'm using him as an example, when all that shit came out about the domestic violence and shit, they still bring that shit up with him, even though you saw that he showed change and he said the case got thrown out, but it doesn't matter. You were accused of it, so you're guilty until proven innocent.
Exactly.
And word to fucking Hove and that other.
And then there was another person, a part of the coach, that actually kind of broke my heart reading it, because I was like, damn, how did you end up on this side when we was defending you? And that's Wana.
Wait, what?
She wrote an article back in October saying Gwen Stefani has been appropriating cultures for us for the longest time,
she wrote
and now we got to
shit.
cancel her.
Yeah, I remember that. I read that shit.
And I'm reading it, and I'm like, Gwen Stefani actually hires people of color.
Did you read the whole article?
Yes. Yeah.
Well.
But see, it was just stuff like that where I'm like,
I remember she wrote that out. She got like hate mail from like Gwen Stefani fans and shit like that.
Yeah, well, I don't agree with the hate mail. But
she was showing it and she was kind of laughing about it and shit like that. I know what you're talking about.
Right, but see, in that instance, you were attacked by one fan base, which was unfair because that wasn't even a fair criticism.
Yeah.
But then, to me, you went and then criticized and tried to cancel somebody else that isn't problematic at all. It's actually, from what I've read about her since No Doubt days, it's actually the complete opposite.
Yeah, she doesn't really attack black folks. Black folks always go after white artists they feel is secretly the boogeyman, and when really they're not the boogeyman, like the Justin Timberlakes, the fucking Lady Gagas. What other?
I mean, it even goes as far as, remember they tried to cancel Bruno?
Yeah, after he won the Grammys. After he won,
they tried to discredit that shit. Oh, he's appropriating black culture. I'm like, no, he actually isn't. Because I remember him giving praise to Teddy Riley and all the four founders of New Jack Swing.
All because your favorite rapper didn't win a fucking Grammy. Who the fuck cares, man? As I said before, 24K Magic is better than Damn and 444. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know what to
Sorry, not sorry. Fuck.
Sorry, not sorry. Even, and I like Damn, and I love 444, but 24K Magic is undemotherfucking-niable.
To this day.
Yep.
To this day.
So when he won, I wasn't mad.
To this day.
Well, shit. Anyway, fuck
yeah,
Cancel Council.
2019, I strongly advise people to start looking into things for themselves. Don't just jump in the mob saying you're gonna cancel somebody, and do the research. Don't cancel somebody off of a 1 fucking minute clip of a fucking 1 hour episode, or off of a headline that the
that shit's stupid.
The writer doesn't even pick. It's the editor.
That shit's stupid. Yeah.
Nobody reads shit. They just see headlines and they go with it.
There's one thing to say. It's just Malcolm X. Do your research. Do your Googles. Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a perfect example, bro. Like when it comes down to, I know we've used it before. We use it lots of times. Detroit Red evolved into Malcolm X. Do your Googles.
Yeah, imagine Twitter
read the book. They would have canceled fucking Michael. Imagine if Michael was. Imagine if those allegations came out when Michael was when Michael was at his peak, and them allegations came out with social media. They would have hung him at the fucking cross, even if he was not guilty or not. They still would have hung him.
Imagine the allegations with pot. If Twitter was around.
Shit!
He thought, it would have been bad for him.
That'd have been ugly.
Yeah,
he would have came back, and them still would have hated his ass.
Yep.
Anyway, cancel culture needs to cancel itself, or just look within itself.
Yeah, we really do. I mean, again, people have the power to create change.
But niggas are idiots. Word to OG Mako. Niggas are fucking idiots.
That's it. Ding.
So, look at who our fucking hoe ass president is. So, niggas are idiots.
Yeah.
And that's not just to black folks, that's to everybody.
On an unrelated note, real quick, speaking of niggas are idiots, inside the NBA, they were talking about whether they should change the voting system and let fans do it. Shaq and Kenny and Ernie kept trying to tell Chuck, no, let the fans do it. You know, they know what they're doing. Chuck came back, yeah, well, last time we let them vote, they chose the president. Look what happened.
Shit.
And at that point, because, you know, I'm a fan of letting the fans vote, but at that point, I was like,
you got a point.
Got a motherfucking point, Chuck.
Man.
Yeah. Hats off to you, Chuck.
Shit.
Yeah. Anyway, so, back to music. Jay, before we got out there last week, we were saying J. Cole is in Atlanta right now, with starting with the whole Revenge of the Dreamers 3.
Fucking Dreamville Winter Camp.
Now it just turned into we thought it was just gonna be they brought everyone there. It's just gonna be just recording session. That you saw Reason was there, and all of a sudden more people started popping up with them fucking invites and shit, and I'm just seeing it's like a who's who of people. I'm seeing fucking Big Crit showed up.
Wale and Ross
randomly showed up. T.I. was there. Buddy and Vince Staples was there. Producers. Right. Tay Keith was there. Fucking Don Cannon was there. Oh! Fucking... fucking... Who else was... It was just... Her was there. Saba was there.
Tay Keith fucked them niggas up.
It was everyone in there. Fucking mama was there except for Kendrick fucking Lamar.
Everybody's taking pictures, man.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening.
It's fucking happening.
What's the procedure?
But not Kendrick.
What's the procedure?
Or Drake. Well, I just made a joke saying the reason why Drake can't show up there is because he actually has to write his lyrics in front of everybody. At the same time, man, he might show up by the time we're done fucking recording, but still there. Yeah. But yeah, there is, because I think before New Year's, Joe Budden did this whole episode of his podcast where he was talking about his critique of J. Cole and how basically in a nutshell he needs to let other people run his music so he could get that respect. And now all of a sudden, a few weeks into the new year, J. Cole announces this, and you see all these producers come in. Even T-Minus was there. Yeah. And they were saying, from what I've been hearing from some sources, J. Cole is ribbity rapping his ass off. They have a shitload of music over there.
Oh, he's got it. I read one tweet that said J. Cole is walking into, and he's got unnamed producers and artists in there too.
Yeah.
He's going into certain rooms and he's just bobbing, and before he leaves, he's turning to these unnamed producers. Don't give that shit to nobody else. I'll be back. And he's leaving.
Shit.
Can you imagine being just an artist? Because I don't even like categorizing artists and producers. They're all artists. Mm-hmm. Right. Can you imagine being an artist? Mm-hmm. J. Cole comes in, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what that does to you?
That's fine.
Yeah.
And he's not producing none of it. He probably produced some shit. Who knows? But this is reminding me of Kanye when he was creating My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy in Hawaii, and all the rappers that were just coming out there. This is what's going on right now. This is probably a potential album of the year that is pretty much birthed here, man. Maybe.
I mean, the golden ticket idea was so simple, but it's genius at the same time.
You don't know who's gonna get it.
It didn't cost him any marketing.
Yeah. He did it the way independent artists do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just put it on social media. slide.
Right. We were talking about this off air too, with Kanye, and basically how he is so wrapped up with his whatever's going on with Drake. And I said he needs to be afraid of J. Cole. Because them Twitter rants ain't gonna cut it no more.
No.
Like, for all this hype going on for whatever they're doing over there, because I fully believe it's not just Revenge of the Dreamers 3. I feel like they're doing everybody's projects and everybody's collaborating. It's like a fucking summit right now.
Yeah, it's like
it has to be.
Yeah, they got like 10. They got like right now they got like another week to finish this shit.
Yeah, like a couple more days left. But to do something like that, and then again, free promo, J. Cole really hasn't said much, but like what, 2 or 3 tweets?
Yeah.
Everything else has been him in pictures and people from around the camp coming back and bringing word back.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody trying to read these fucking long ass tweets from Kanye. Ain't nobody trying to listen to no fucking Queen Radio trying to decipher no shit, trying to get to the point.
Fuck all that.
This is just
like 2019
actions.
2019, they're just, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far because niggas is getting straight to the point.
All I know is Kendrick better be there. Just
I said,
if it doesn't happen, I won't be upset, bro.
I know.
If what comes out is quality,
it's gonna be quality, but I want Kendrick.
Because for me, it's not about Kendrick. It's about the Dreamville artists.
I get it.
So to get Reason's also on the come up. You can't get somebody like Q because Q, they're gonna be looking straight in for Q. They're gonna be looking straight in for Kendrick. Yeah. You got to get somebody who's on the up and up.
I don't care who else is on TD. I want Kendrick.
Of course you want.
I tell you what I want.
Okay. I want to hear the Dreamville.
I know. I want to too.
From this project, I'm expecting each Dreamville artist to have a solo and at least one collaboration, either with themselves as a camp or one of the outsiders that's coming in.
My boy,
that makes sense.
From DJ Booth, one of the only few writers out there from media, Yo's out there.
Shout out to Yo.
When I asked him like, so who's out there? And he was like, everyone in them mamas out here. And I was like, is Kendrick there? Well,
here's my theory on that. I believe that we're not gonna know about Kendrick or Jay
or old Drake
until the project comes. Because I don't even think they're gonna be on this particular project.
Right.
Until a project later comes out.
Probably gonna be the fall off.
I feel like when you get those caliber of artists, because you notice Rick Ross didn't have a golden ticket.
Oh yeah, they say he just showed up.
He just showed up. He's the boss, bro.
Him and T.I. just showed up.
So I feel like certain acts, they're kind of just leaving it like, yo, just keep it under wraps. I wouldn't even be surprised if their name wasn't... If they go the route where they just drop the track list, no features. So then you got to see who's on the record. That would be the perfect way to usher in...
Why did you give him another bag?
Because my cousin...
That's family, bro.
I just stopped you right there. Why did you give them another bag?
You know, the nigga invited me out there, but I was like, nigga, you gonna pay these bills?
You gonna fly me out too?
The nigga just said Cold World and hung up. And I was like, man, fuck you.
I'll let you get away with that. They're gonna listen to this shit too, and I'm gonna look at you. I told you.
This is my thing, man. I just really hope we're not being set up for a letdown.
You know what I'm saying?
Because there is so much fucking hype going on right now with this whole thing.
He knows what J. Cole knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He knows exactly
I'm sure
what he's
he does.
Doing. Ninth Wonder's out there.
One of my favorites.
Ninth Wonder's out there.
But like, I just hope that it doesn't let me down. You know what I mean? There is that possibility.
We've reached a point now where, remember, it just used to be TD and everybody else.
Yeah.
We're now reaching the point where Cole has now looked at what he has, and he's finally realized, okay, let's take it to the next level.
Yeah.
About time.
And that's not to say that Dreamville wasn't dope. They've always been dope.
Always been
It's
dope.
just now they're getting the pub that they need to get to the next level. Because I mean, the thing of it is they share the same distributor. They're all on Interscope.
Yep.
That's true.
It's always TD and Dreamville, and then there's just them other niggas in Toronto.
Maybach Music.
Maybach Music.
The Resurgence.
Those two, those three, that's the Shield. I call them the Shield. MMG's the Shield.
Yeah.
And then then those other niggas in OVO, which honestly, if I want to just think about it, it's sad how Drake just really does not give no fucks about them niggas over at OVO. He uses them just to create his album, and then they do their little side projects that he barely promotes.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get that Pop Can album.
Honestly, I thought
it's gonna be a lot of reggae joints.
When More Life got announced, I thought that was gonna be his Dynasty album. When he was gonna have everyone on OVO on there to showcase who they are and shit like that.
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, exactly. It was still a good album, but still,
No. I think you meant to hit nope.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You hit what kind of shit is that?
Same shit. Nah, it was just like, it's just like you still don't want to showcase Majid Jordan. You don't want to showcase Party Next Door. You
definitely don't want to showcase Division.
Or you don't want to showcase, who else is on there? Fucking the Michael Jackson nigga.
Michael Jackson?
Roy Woods.
Oh, Roy Woods.
I call him he does the Michael Jackson ad-libs. That's what he calls him.
He was on the cusp of having Abel.
Yeah, then he just disappeared.
Abel said, "No, this ain't XO OVO."
Oh, I thought you meant
OVO XO.
Oh, yeah, done. Yeah, seriously. Speaking of that, we don't have that on the notes, but
no, we do.
Oh, we do. We might as well touch it now.
Bring it on now.
Might as well, bro.
Yeah, Abel wants that smoke from Aubrey.
Yes. He out here. He want that smoke. So pretty much, Abel Weekend dropped a new track out of nowhere. I guess everyone is just. As soon as the new year, the industry just opened up. Not like the government, but they opened up their doors.
Yeah, the government shut down. The industry said, welcome
back. And Abel decided to drop some cryptic ass shit with him sitting next to the Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer.
Man, I'm convinced that that's Prince.
No,
I was too until I saw the video.
It's
not
not
that's the Silver Surfer.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Same 1983 haircut.
What's the song called again? What's the song called again?
Lost in the
Fire. Yeah, Lost in the Fire. Song's all right. It's
cool.
He's happy now. Because he got his girl back. He kind of happy now. I want that dark shit.
Yeah,
but
I definitely want Face Full of Cocaine Weekend.
But we got that on the trilogy, man. So
I know, but I
that's the Weekend we like. We want the old Weekend.
Yeah. I don't want this new Weekend bullshit.
I don't want this happy shit.
Sunshine and rainbows.
We don't want that pop shit. We want that sad shit.
Y'all crazy.
I know. I like the trilogy is the best Weekend, and Beauty Beyond the Madness. That's good too. Starboy was decent, but the EP was dope too.
Yeah, the three
melancholy.
The three mixtapes and Beauty and the Madness.
Oh, we forgot another one. Fucking what's the one everyone like?
Well, I don't like Kissland.
Kissland. You know, Weekend fans really like that damn shit.
I don't.
I tried re-listening to it and I was like,
Not for me.
Not for me. But yeah. Anyway, the point we're bringing this shit up, why we say OVO versus XO, is because Weekend had a nice little clear ass subliminal directed towards Aubrey, and he said, "What did he say?" He said, "I don't want to hide my kid." No, what did he say? Something about hiding his child.
Basically saying, I want to pick the right one because I can't imagine being the one to hide
a child. And people said, no, he's talking about hurt one. He's talking about, you didn't want to hurt one. Then you saw the video and he puts his hand over his face. And I'm like, oh, yeah, he meant exactly what he said.
Yep.
And
he said what he said.
He said, and how I know he said what he said, he didn't go on Twitter to clarify it.
Right.
And even Pusha T fucking retweeted it and put fire.
Yeah.
The fire emoji.
And then the next 1800 tequila commercial with Pusha T came on afterwards.
Right? Like, seriously.
Yo, round of applause for Push, man.
He is trolling.
Hey, man. Securing bags all over the place. 1800 Tequila, that's a big sponsor to be a part of.
Yeah, made a whole fucking compilation album.
Yeah.
But back to Weekend, yeah, apparently I remember hearing this rumor. Allegedly, him and Aubrey got beef when he tried to holler at his ex. When Aubrey tried to holler at Weekend's ex, and Weekend didn't like that shit.
It's an evil world we live in.
It's not evil. That's a whole ass nigga shit. That's
evil world.
Yeah, whole ass
niggas is evil.
It kind of flows together, man.
And that's what Drake does. He'll do some. What's the word for it? When you trying to do some slick shit on your boy shit. Dirty Mackin. There you go. Yeah. He trying to dirty Mac.
Oh, the days of dirty Mackin, man.
Were you a dirty Macker?
Hell no, I never been. What kind of shit is that where you just like post up and I'm gonna dirty Mac with my friend and get behind my nigga and grab his girl and do some dirty shit like that? Fuck.
Nah.
Yeah, I dirty Mac before.
Seriously, yeah?
Hell no, I never dirty Mac. No.
I got more sense.
No, I was raised to be aware of the dirty Mackin.
Yeah, that's
even when you
guy code.
Even
bro.
when you are prepared and raised to acknowledge the dirty Mackin, it finds a way to just creep up on you.
When I was younger, I kind of dirty Mac, but I didn't know there was a term for it, and I thought I was doing the right thing. But then when I grew older and I look back on it, I was like, damn, I was fucked up. I should never do that shit again.
Was it dirty Mackin or was it cock blocking?
It was dirty Mackin.
Okay.
It was when I was younger.
Because there's a difference.
Yeah, cock blocking. What's worse, cock blocking or dirty Mackin?
I'd say dirty Mackin.
Dirty Mackin, because you even The only way you don't know what you're doing when you're Dirty Mackin is if you're younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was young. I was like 18, 17, 18.
You can't get mad at like your little cousin or something for doing that.
Right.
But when
y'all grown and y'all know the full access of guy code,
and you're doing little shit on the side like that, especially if it's your boy and shit, you're kind of like talking shit about him, going to his girl or ex at the time, talking sweet. No, you can't do that shit, bro.
That's like some snake shit.
That is some snake shit.
So,
because I'll say this, because
that one has to be worse. For
because sometimes there are cases where your boy will cock block you to help you.
That too.
And get you out of a situation that you didn't. You think he was being bad at the time until you get back and you're like, she got something, right? And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Good looking.
I had to fucking stop that from happening.
But when you come up and say, hey, she got something, next thing I know, 10 minutes later, y'all in the back room.
I tried to warn you, bro.
That's dirty macking. That's
another story.
That's a no-no.
That is the guy code, ladies and gentlemen. Never dirty mac. That is the guy code. If
it's an evil world we live in.
You just don't care about the rules, and you think nothing's gonna happen to you. Well, like I've always said, the universe always works one way. So how you get her is how you gonna lose her. Shit. Just that's my Busby wisdom of the day.
All right. Speaking of wisdom, Future.
Dirty Macker too. One dirty Macker to another. From Arbery to motherfucking Future.
Well, I wasn't necessarily gonna go that route. I was just gonna go with wisdom, wizard, that type of. We can do that. Yeah, we can go with that. Yeah, so Future's dropping his 7th album, The Wizard,
7
on Friday.
7.
It's also going to be his final album under his current deal with Epic Records.
He had a pretty good run over there.
He did.
Just DS2, What a Time to Be Alive. What else?
That goes back to astronaut status.
He was on Epic for that long?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All his catalog is under them. Oh. Now, he says he has a new deal that's going to be in effect immediately once the album's going on, but he didn't say if he was leaving Epic or if he re-upped with Epic.
He's probably going to be it's probably going to be independent and disputed, like.
All I know is from how he was talking, it sounded like he secured a bag.
Good for him.
Like, that's what's up.
A bag.
A bag.
I want to see. You know what I mean? Like I want to know exactly
what's your opinion on Future right after DS2? After the whole DS2 era, how do you feel about his music now?
Music's still good. It's just he needs time off.
He needs to go
his kind of music. He needs a break. That's why I was glad he didn't drop a solo record last year.
But he still dropped the music.
But
he was on features. And
but shit. Kendrick did the same thing. Kendrick took a year off. He still dropped the soundtrack.
Yeah, true. Yeah, and he dropped the soundtrack too.
And when you find out that he did the joint with Juice WRLD because Juice WRLD wasn't getting paid because of that sample clearance, so he just wanted to give him some money. Like I'm looking at that completely different. Like, oh, you was just helping him out trying to get him paid. Okay, cool. I could understand you going into the studio kind of just rushing to get some out to help him get, like, I could dig that. But no, he's definitely an artist that I want him to take a break for a year or two. And when he did his interview with Zane Lowe, that's exactly what the fuck he said. He said, I just didn't want to do anything in 2018. Because he had, I remember this now in hindsight, he legit went on back-to-back tours.
Literally for
like
Drake.
Would end a tour, come home for like 2 weeks or so, then go back out. Then he come back home and then go right back out.
He was going to go on tour again with Nicki.
Yeah.
He was going to, and then that shit happened, and that shit got canceled. I bet he was relieved with that.
Oh, yeah.
He must have been relieved. Like, shit, I don't have to do that shit with her. Shit.
See, I don't know, man. I feel like everyone from the South ruined Future's, not gonna say ruined his career, but like ruined his trajectory with the oversaturation. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people use his sound and shit. Even the rapping in triplets, the fucking I don't even know how to explain the way he rapped on certain records, but exactly
his style.
Yeah, like
overall
he went from, where did he go from? It was what's it called, Beast Mode. Then it was what was the other one after that?
No, it was
Monster, Beast Mode, and then it was DS2.
No, then it was 56 Nights.
56 Nights. Then it was DS2. Then it was What a Time to Be Alive with Arbery.
Then it was Purple Rain.
Then it was Evil. And then there was Beast Mode 2. I'm going out of order.
Then he had the Future Hendrix.
Future and then Hendrix. That's 10. Fuck.
Yeah.
He was working.
So this is like then this shit with Juice WRLD, that's 11, and now this is about to be his 12th project.
And then, like I said too, you're hearing that sound from other rappers.
Yeah.
Right? It's like it's way too much.
And it's not only that you're hearing it from other rappers. You know they they're not capable of doing it as good as him. Mm-hmm. But it's the fact that it's saturated the market now. So when he comes back out, it's like, oh, another one. Even though he's the creator of it. Yeah, and exactly. He's mastered that craft. So that, it falls on deaf ears.
And not only that, you look at people like Designer, for example.
Nearly took his wave. Nearly did, but he fumbled the bag.
He really tried to run with that shit.
He fumbled it, though. He had 2 hits. He had Panda, and he had that Timmy Turner shit. It was good. No, but
Timmy Turner was kind of a hit.
But still, it was
a warm hit.
Yeah, but it could have blew up. And then he fumbled the bag. Man. So, but yeah, he dropped the single "Jumping on a Jet," which is going to be the first. It was the first single from Wizard, which is gonna have 20 fucking tracks, and I'm just like, oh god.
Yeah, but his track lists for his albums have always been long.
I know, but I know, but after last year, it's like I'm damn near fatigued already.
Well, he only has 3 features, so that helps.
Yeah, Young Thug. Who else is on there?
Gunna and Travis Scott.
But my question though is, does that really help? Because I mentioned the oversaturation. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be a full album of just Future, and don't get me wrong. Future does what Future does. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But at the same point, it's just all Future.
Well, to put it in perspective, Dirty Sprite 2, the only feature was
Drake. And Drake should not have been on that song.
And that was the weakest song on the album.
Yeah, it could have been good just with Future.
On this one, really, he only has 2 songs because Young Thug and Gunna are on the same track. Mm-hmm. So he really only has 2 songs for features.
And honestly, like I said, like Feature, honestly, I've always felt DS2 should have just been Feature, period. Like, because he carried that whole album by himself. Drake did not need to be on that. That was on some shit he finessed his way onto. If we want to get it even funkier, this happened yesterday. There was like this whole debate because there was a clip in that documentary of when they played Digital Dance for the first time, and someone said, "Well, this is an unpopular opinion, but What a Time to Be Alive could have been one of the best albums of our generation if they would have just actually sat down and took their time with it, and they only took a week, but this could have been one of the best albums of our generation." No, fuck. Out of here!
There's a reason why it just came and went. They were all the leftover tracks.
Dude, that was a Future album featuring Drake.
Yeah. Yep.
It would have been a solid-ass Future album, honestly, of just track as Future spit. It was like it was whole depressed-ass lyrics, and then Drake came in talking about some bullshit.
Or, what could have worked? He could have picked, because there was 11 tracks on there. 1 was Drake's solo. Mm-hmm. So there was 10. Maybe if he even goes down to like 8.
It would have been an EP.
And it's Dirty Sprite 2.5.
Yeah, it could have been that. Not only that, man, people are still trying to compare that shit to Watch the Throne and shit. It was better than Watch the Throne. So then I told somebody this. I told somebody this via DM. I'm like, I can go to the club right now, and I can guarantee you I will hear niggas in Paris, and I won't hear nothing from What a Time to Be Alive.
You know what I'll tell them?
What?
That's it.
Leave it at that. That's all I'm saying.
I know this is like breaking news, but Bobby Lashley, black person in WWE, won the Intercontinental Championship.
Black excellence.
You know he's a heel, but hell yeah, black people.
Alright, cool. So back in the future, Crushed Up. Yeah, I fuck with Crushed Up, the single. Jumping on a Jet, song wise, but video wise, it did it. And plus, it's now that he's released the track list, now seeing it, Jumping on the Jet is the second track. Now I can kind of see where I'm like, okay, that we can get out the way with that one. Right. And maybe it'll grow on me later.
Yeah, Future.
That's a possibility too. That happens a lot with Future. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's just like it hits you later.
Right. Yes. And I believe the reason why is because he's very good at what he does in terms of melody. Yeah. Where even if it doesn't hit you initially, and you're kind of like, just give it some time, and then maybe it hits you differently. More than likely because it's in the context of the album.
Everyone really, I know this is all time, but everyone really likes the Hendrix album. Hendrix. Everyone really likes that second half. I like Future. I kind of liked it, but I was like,
I need to go back and revisit both.
I like Future, the first half. Maybe gotta revisit it. I don't know. People really love that damn shit.
But in addition to this, so over the weekend, he released the documentary for the album.
Via Apple Music. Yeah. Produced by Mass Appeal.
It was very funny to see that the San Jose State, the stop of the Purple Rain tour, made the documentary. Oh. Because he's on the county, he goes, Barry, y'all fuck with this? And then I'm looking, I'm like, Purple Rain. Oh shit, that was the San Jose State stop. Yeah. That's what's up for sure.
That's actually how it opened up.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it was in the very beginning.
Now I'm listening.
And of course, people who were on it, his cousin, obviously Rico Wade from Dungeon Family, Organized Noise.
Right.
Of course, Andre 3000.
Of course.
Metro, Spins, Esco.
Aubrey made a cameo.
Yeah. And then, of course, his engineer, Seth Firkins, may he rest in peace.
Oh, he died?
Remember that story? Remember when we covered that when Future was like, "Yo, I don't fucking believe this." Like, it was his engineer from the very, very jump.
Ooh, how did he die? Got shot?
No, he died in his sleep.
Ooh,
it was a white guy.
Oh wow, damn.
Yeah, remember because that's when he went on Twitter and he was like, "Yo, it could be such and such, but it's fucking white, black." Remember he brought up race, and then at first you were like, "What the hell is he talking about?" And then when we figured out his engineer was white, we were like, "Oh, he's mourning."
Man, we do so much podcast. I be forgetting shit sometimes.
Yeah, but that's what it was.
Yeah.
So I record a lot. Damn.
Yeah, but they had Seth Firkins, his interview and his appearance made it in there, and then they talked about his death afterwards.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, not good, but damn.
No, good. I mean, the documentary was well put together.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a Future fan and you've known all this stuff, it's kind of just revamping, getting you ready for the album. Okay. For those who don't know Future like that, I mean, Baby Future is all throughout.
Yeah.
The documentary.
Baby Future?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Sierra make an appearance?
No.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I know she hates that.
But he's not the only. He's not his only child that makes it.
I know.
Most of his other kids make it.
All the kids from all the different.
No, not all of them.
Oh,
there's a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
but no, I'm looking forward to it. I'm ready to drop on Thursday night.
That kicks that. I guess that'll kick off the year.
Mm-hmm. And then we got James Blake.
That's your boy.
Who's jumping off this very same night, and he's assumed form. Travis Scott's gonna make an appearance. Andre 3000 is gonna be on this joint, and then Metro Boomin has another feature.
That's gonna be some emo shit.
I'm ready, man.
You ready for that emo shit, huh?
I'm ready.
I tried to listen to James Blake, but I knew I got to be in the mood for it. That's pretty much how I look at it. I'm anticipating this. Shady Records' very own, Compton's very own Boogie. He announced his album. He's dropping it. Everything's for sale. That's dropping on the 28th.
About damn time, man.
I know. So
it's about damn time.
Really, though.
And Eminem actually retweeted it, so I guess that's the only support he's getting. And I hope M's not on the album. And I never thought I'd ever say that about a Shady release, but I really hope M's not on it.
You know, it's wild, too, to go back to Dreamville Winter Camp. You would expect... I still have not seen what M has done for Griselda.
He only had him on the Shady Cypher that was only released online, and that's it.
Yet you see everybody, or I think at least saw West Side Gun in Atlanta with Dreamville.
That was wild.
So I'm trying to understand that. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know. I honestly don't know, man. Anyway, so yeah, that happened. Kalani dropped her new single, Nights Like This.
Yeah,
that's gonna be fire. I mean, I like the single. The single's actually kind of popping. She's pregnant, but she's still shitting. She's out birthing out hits still.
And of course, Ty Dolla $ign's featured on it.
Of course he is. He just keeps going.
Yeah.
Video was interesting though. I give Kalani. I was kind of blah on her second album, or her quote unquote debut album, because Wish You Were Here. What's it called? Wish You Were Here. That's what it's called. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should be here. Yeah, she calls that a mixtape, and you know me on that topic. Like, no, that's no. What'd you say?
Nope.
Yeah, no. That was a big
Put your headphones on, man.
No, sorry. Sometimes, whatever. At the same time, no. It's like, no, you got nominated for a fucking Grammy. Mixtapes don't get nominated for Grammys. Don't do that.
Apparently they do now.
Well, shut up. Let's see, who else is dropping? What's her name?
Elle Varner's coming back.
Elle Varner's coming back?
Yeah.
Okay, good for her.
She bad.
Oh, yeah, she is.
She bad.
Round of applause just for the fact that Elle Varner's bad.
I'm saying.
That deserves a round of applause in itself. And she's a philanthropist, too.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be seeing her because she's a bad in the way where she's fully covered, so
that's what I'm saying.
She's got the goods. She's bad.
That's
like
exactly what I'm saying.
She don't be out here like flaunting it like that. It's just the way she's shaped. She look good. And then she helping out the little kids. It's like, yeah. But yeah, she's gonna be dropping her single this week, "Pour Me," which features Wale. I'm excited about that because it's long overdue for her project.
Yeah, so pretty much, industry is just opened up.
Yeah,
finally.
Yeah.
So this shit.
There's a story I found on social media, and it was too good not to only not bring up, but to put the whole thing here and read it, because it made me really think. We made question like, yeah, what would one do in that situation? So the headline reads,
go ahead.
The guy I'm dating, 36-year-old male, has a shrine to my ex-husband in his house, and she's a 37-year-old female. Now it starts. I was married for 7 years to a celebrity.
Story? Okay.
I put it in quotes because while most of you have never heard of him, he is A-list in the world of metal music. If you're a metalhead, you 100% know who he is. We split amicably because he was always going on tour. I used to love going with him, but the thrill of it wore off and I found myself sick of traveling so much. Because of this, we grew apart, blah, 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 so that's how that is.
That bullshit.
Okay, 2 weeks ago, I met a guy through a friend that I immediately hit it off with. We have been on 3 dates so far. The first 2 dates were drinks after work. He showed up in nice khakis and a button-down both times. So clearly she's thinking, okay, this is different from my ex.
Yeah.
Metal, he's in khakis. Sure. On our latest date, I went... Yeah, you would think. On our latest date, I went to his house to watch a movie. Literally just watch a movie. We're taking the physical stuff slow. He has a nice house, so I asked for a tour. After he showed me the upstairs, he said he had to show me his game room. We went down into a fully furnished basement with a pool table, a mini bar, and darts. But there was something very weird down there also. Apparently my new man is really into metal music. Would have never guessed based on how he dresses. And his favorite artist of all time is, you guessed it, my ex-husband.
Why do I feel like this is Axl Rose?
I have a feeling it is that too. It's not confirmed.
My narrative, this is Axl Rose.
He had framed posters of all my ex's bands, autographed signature guitars. Every record he has ever released were framed on the walls. He even had magazine articles about him and some of his bands framed. Every wall in his game room was covered with my ex's face and his signature guitars.
Wow.
So I may have messed up here, but I kept my mouth shut and didn't say anything. He knows I'm divorced, but he definitely doesn't know it's from his idol.
Okay.
We are seeing each other tonight for our 4th date, and I know I need to tell him. But how? I really like this guy, but I'm afraid if I tell him, he'll freak out and run. What should I say? Where should I tell him? I just don't want to damage our relationship because I can really see it becoming long-term. I know I should have told him at the house, but honestly, I was in shock. Anybody know how to approach this?
Nigga, this is Axl Rose. This is Axl Rose. It's the only person I'm thinking of right now. That's Axl Rose. Has to be.
But metal, his music isn't exactly metal music.
I'm trying to look at how many times he was married. You think I'm playing? Spouse.
Somebody brought up the point is that if you're a diehard fan like that, you gotta know who he was in relationships with. And to a certain degree, I'm like, yeah, but if he wasn't flaunting him out there like that.
Yeah.
He was only married from 1990 to 1991. So he was only married, okay, well.
A year?
Yeah.
How old is he?
Maybe not even that.
Axl Rose is like 56.
That might be too old. Because she said she was with him from jump.
Okay.
And then they divorced as a result of him traveling. She's 37, so that might be... It's possible, but...
Like, the fact that it says metal, though, that's what takes me away, like, from Axl Rose.
Yeah.
It's just a different genre of music.
I was thinking of the
cover.
cover.
More rock.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the cover. Like, Axl Rose is the cover. I was like...
Metal's more AC/DC, like that line. But no,
Rolling Stones?
The reason why I brought
this... Now that you brought AC/DC,
I know,
Yeah,
Metallica.
that's what I was thinking. Hold up.
Because
he's talking.
But the reason why I brought this up, because I started thinking, what if I was dating somebody and they happened to be, I don't know, Big Crit's ex or something like that? Every time we get in the whip, like I'm blasting Big Crit.
Yeah.
And then to get hit with, oh yeah, that used to be my man. Like, at what point do you get freaked out by that, or do you just say, same taste in women as one of my favorite artists?
You know what?
God bless me.
I would give myself a high five, bruh.
I'm saying this is like the Jeff Bezos situation.
I'm hella looking at this.
I'm just like, wait. You were with who?
Right.
I'm hella looking at. He's gonna ask hella questions. How was he in bed?
Now, if it's one of those, that's fucking. Like I don't. Yeah.
She says it. I'm good. High five myself.
Right.
Okay. The dude from Metallica is still.
I mean, because like you know what? Now that we mentioned that whole shit in what fucking movie was it? The Longest Yard.
Yeah.
When Adam Sandler is talking to the fucking you know what I'm talking about, the warden and shit. Like if he's good enough, if she was good enough for you, well then hey, I must be doing something right. That's the way I would look at it. You know what I mean?
Now on the flip side, remember, I told you I was bringing this around full circle.
Ah, shit.
This is going to lead us into our next topic. Imagine you're a sports head. Mm-hmm. And you find out this woman's ex is Pac-Man Jones. How do you respond to that?
The boxer? Oh, the fucking...
No.
The one that punched the nigga out in the airport.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not that nigga.
How do you respond to that? Because you know what I'm saying? Like,
how do you respond?
Once again, I give myself the high five.
Because Pac-Man Jones is a different kind of nigga compared to Big Crit.
I was gonna say, then it's like, okay, is this dude still around?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Is he in the picture? You know what?
Do I gotta hide right now, or what's the deal?
Because I'm sure Pac-Man's a cool nigga, but he's one of them type of niggas where you look at like he could just snap like just at the drop of a dime.
You ever seen that video? You ever seen that video of that dude that breaks into his girl's house and goes into the bedroom and he's like an alpha male and he's like, "It's my woman. This is my. Are you ready to die for this pussy? I am." You never seen that shit? Nope. Yeah, he was like a buff ass dude looking at this dude like, "Come on, nigga, let's fight. Let's fight." He was all buff and the dude was just like, "Nah, I'm good." Like he yelled back down. In my mind, I'm thinking, you gonna break in here and try to fight me over this? Nigga, man, I'm gonna shock that nigga. You ready to die? Shit. You ready to die for this pussy? I am. Pop! Yo, well, you said it.
No, too bad. Yeah, I just thought that was an interesting story that, again, we're in I believe 2019 is about analyzing.
Yeah.
You got to analyze stuff from different scopes and perspectives. Mm-hmm. So again, there could be a difference from being your favorite artist to being one of the athletes you fear most in life that you would just never want to test, and because he's about that action.
If it was Mike Tyson or somebody like that.
Yeah. And not just Mike Tyson. Oh, 1989 Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I'm still kind of curious. I'm still curious about who the rock star is. I'm really curious. Like, who is it?
Now I'm really curious.
I want to say it was Axl Rose in my narrative, or Steven Tyler.
It's not metal.
It's not metal.
It's not. It's metal. Okay, what's the difference between rock and metal? Yeah, Metallica is more metal though. Not metal.
Maybe Slayer. You know what I mean? That's metal.
Yeah,
or it could be one of these new age groups, because those guys are damn near in their 50s. Like, she's 37, so it could be somebody that popped off in the 90s.
That's true.
That's why I was thinking Axl Rose, but he popped off in the 80s. So anyway,
now you got me thinking.
Now you got me thinking. Now I'm lucky I didn't read that shit. Because now I'm just like, is this Axl Rose?
He would have just tweeted it out there and shit went viral.
Yeah, I'm at that point now where anything I say now, people will tweet that shit. It's crazy. Anyway, playoffs.
We thought it was going to be all 4 games of the divisional weekend were going to be on point. No. Turns out only 2 of them were.
Yeah.
2.5. 2.5. 2.5.
Real games of this Sunday. So
the Chiefs beat the Colts.
Destroyed them. Destroyed them. Curb stomped them. Just took them to the back and just, with the gun, just dead.
Made Andrew look like a fucking bum.
Really though, like what the fuck happened? Like last week,
bruh.
And then again, even though I didn't say that I was picking against the Patriots, I said if now is the time to get them. But
I did say the Chargers' biggest weakness is Tom Brady. And when I remember waking up and seeing Tom Brady on the sideline, he had that same look LeBron had in Game 6.
Well, to be honest,
the Miami Heat.
Tom Brady wasn't their weakness this weekend. It was James White and Michel, the running backs.
Oh yeah, Sony
fucking James White had 15 catches for fucking 97 yards out the backfield. They're basically rushing.
Dude, no, I just
over 200 yards from the running backs.
You talk about the Patriots, right?
Yeah.
I just remember that look. Brady had that stone cold killer look, the same look LeBron had when he was with the Heat in Game 6. He had that, when he was looking down and shit like that. That was Tom Brady. It was like, oh, he's been hearing what everyone's been saying about him. Oh, he tried to. That's that Thanos look.
And then the post-game interview. Yeah, we know that people been saying we suck.
He was saying hella sarcastic with it.
I saw that and I was like, shit.
Yeah, right.
And then this morning you see him on Instagram. He has a little happy white guy voice on the treadmill. Yeah, can't wait. Yeah, man, Manny Man's trying to get out. And all of a sudden you hear 50 cents, Manny Man.
It's so funny because you look at Tom Brady and you're just like, oh, average white guy. But then he starts getting his swag bag, and that's when it hits you. Damn, he is a pedestrian.
He's from the Bay.
He's from Modesto, right?
No.
Where's he
San
from?
Mateo.
San Mateo. Yeah. He's from San Mateo, yes.
Hell no, he ain't from Modesto.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Right up next to fucking Redwood City.
Yeah.
Right.
Niggas just running and just happy, like, yeah. And then he played 50's Manny Man. But yeah, that's in the AFC. And then his opponents are going to be the Chiefs. And that game is just going to be...
It's going to be a blockbuster.
Like I said the last time... It's
going to be amazing.
It better be amazing.
No, this game is going to be fucking amazing.
I want it to be... Make it 49-46 the final score. I don't care. I don't want to see defense in this game. Just score.
There's a 7-on-7.
Yeah. Whoever scores the most wins.
Defense.
No defense. It's a big ass 7-on-7 game.
Get that shit at home.
Yeah. And plus, like the last time Mahomes went against Brady, he lost by a mental mistake. It was the defense that let him down. Was it? Was it defense or was it an interception? Which game am I thinking of?
I think it was an interception.
No,
that was against the Rams.
Yeah, this one was a mental mistake by the defense. Yeah. So, yeah, they lost by the Patriots lost by the skin of their teeth. That's how I looked at it. And the Rams beat the Cowboys.
Before that, Saints and the Eagles.
I didn't. I watched the first half and then I went and said the
Eagles came out ready to whoop.
They punched them in the mouth.
Yeah, they did.
The first play the Saints had was an interception.
It was They tried to get cute.
Touchdown.
They tried to get cute, and then Nick Foles just said, "Remember, I am the Super Bowl MVP, motherfucker." Kicked them right in the nuts and kicked them in the balls. Like, this is us. And then,
so what happens? Really, what turned the game was back-to-back plays, because it was when the Saints, when Breeze fumbled the ball, and then the Eagles looked like they recovered it, but they fumbled it back. Come to find out, he didn't recover, so they had to punt it.
Yep.
Immediately after the punt, that's when Foles throws the pick, and Lattimore's chasing after it. This is no lie! Catches the fucking ball, and that completely turned the tide.
I think that's when I turned off. I had to do run errands and shit. I didn't watch the rest of the game, but I was looking at the score.
Oh, the rest of the game, it was a 20-0. The Saints ended the game on a 20-0.
I saw that shit.
It was a wrap after.
Yeah,
Michael Thomas came out looking like 13 Savage. I'm convinced that's his cut. I'm convinced 21 Savage is his cut.
Dude, them niggas woke up. The Saints just woke up in the second half and realized who the fuck they are.
Yeah, man.
And curb stomped the Eagles. Like, you guys not even supposed to be here.
Ingram had a big run. Kamara's a wild boy. Like, you could put him any fucking.
See, if I was an Eagles fan, I probably wouldn't even be mad. I'm like, we got our ring last year, so I wouldn't even be mad.
Unless you're Alshon Jeffrey.
You know what?
Yeah. He was catching everything except that one last thing, and he was just on the ground crying.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, if I was an Eagles fan, I'm talking just strictly fans, I'll be disappointed, but I'll be like, shit, I got my ring last year.
I mean, you would think, but you got to remember when it's foreign territory for a fan base to win a title like that and they lose. But they don't know how to respond.
But they got one ring.
I mean, look at the whole ass Dumbs fans. They won that year, and then they lost the next year, and they didn't know what the fuck to do until they figured out they got Kevin Durant. That month, or those few weeks in between, they know what the fuck to do.
Yeah.
They resorted back to how they were when they were trash.
Damn, really?
Blaming everybody and anybody but themselves.
See, if I was an Eagles fan, I'd be like, yeah, we need to fix shit, but I'll just be happy I got that ring, so I won't have to be a loser no more. So I'd be like, shit. Logically.
Yeah,
but anyway.
That didn't stop EDP from going on YouTube, though.
Oh, he was pissed?
Oh, man. He got so pissed that he swung I don't believe he kicked because I don't think the weight could project his leg up like that. But he swung behind. He knocked his YouTube plaque off the wall.
And it broke?
I don't know if it broke, but he...
Fuck! I mean, that dude's a fucking perv too.
That dude is a trip, man.
No, but honestly, I think.
Did you see the fucking celebration though?
He was at the game.
Yeah. No. I'm talking about the team celebration.
I sent it to y'all. Playing Dreams and Nightmares in the locker room
with the ski masks.
The ski masks.
Hey, take the troll. Take the troll. I'll be like, if I was an Eagles fan, I'll take it. Fuck it. I'll just be like. I got my ring.
You got the juice now.
Y'all got the juice now.
Yeah.
And did y'all remember that story of what Sean Payton did during practice? How he brought in the locker room after practice, he brought in how much?
250K.
K and the Lombardi Trophy. That's how much they get paid if they win the Super Bowl?
Yep.
That's each of the bonuses.
Yeah. He brought that in, and everyone, he just paraded around, and he was like, y'all want that? Everyone was like, yeah, let's fucking win these next 2 games.
Yeah!
Niggas were just thinking, no, he's probably scared right now. I'm like, no, he encouraged these motherfuckers. Seriously? So if they take out the Rams, I'm going to be like, okay, they for real. Anyway, that leads us to the NFC portion. The Rams, who did they destroy?
They ain't destroy nobody.
Yeah.
That was a game between them and the Cowboys.
Oh, that game was good. Yeah, to the last quarter. Yeah, and I wanted to, play the Vincent Price laugh. I mean, the jokes did fly, but they didn't fly how I expected it.
The jokes flew. It just wasn't.
It didn't hurt because they didn't lose spectacularly. That I wanted it.
Like, I mean, it wasn't like, okay.
It was like what Romo did.
Ezekiel Elliott ran into Aaron McDonald with like 5 seconds left
and fumbled the ball.
Not even fumble, but had he just ran towards him and Dominic Sue, then it would have been hilarious.
Yes.
But the fact he did it when he did it, they still had time to come back, and it was like, Like, you're also just scratching your head. Like, it wasn't even at Ezekiel Elliott. It's like, the fuck was the offensive coordinator calling? Why the hell would you send him towards there?
Where? It was like Queen. It was like listening to Queen.
Yeah, it wasn't even like you wanted to troll him. It was more like you were actually... You felt for the players because you're questioning the coaching staff. Like, what the fuck are you guys calling?
But, bro, hey, hold up. For the last how many years since Garrett's been there, we've always questioned the coaching staff.
Everybody's questioned. T.O. questioned the question. The Des Bryant questioned Romo probably to himself.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Everyone and their mama has questioned the coaching staff. What does he have on Jerry Jones? Like, honestly, what does Jason Garrett have on Jerry Jones?
At this point, I don't even know if I want to know.
Like,
you know
Jerry Jones does not want to let this nigga go.
Bad.
Jerry Jones does not want to let this dude go. And he
surviving Jason Garrett.
Shit. Nah, like, seriously, like, he even said today, like, yeah, I'm not gonna let go of my offensive coordinator. And I'm just like, Cowboy fans was just like, what? Like, what?
Yeah.
Like, how could you not, after the last play they did, like, oh man, what not the last play the Cowboys did, but what the Rams did when the quarterback ran for the first down that killed the game.
Jared Goff, the slowest run.
And you let that nigga run for a fourth down,
could get.
and then stayed inbounds. Like, damn, bro.
Hey man, don't talk down on that Bay boy, man.
Ain't nobody talking down on him. We just spitting facts. Man. Motherfucker ran it was a brisk walk. Man. A brisk jog to get that first down.
It was a swagged out jog, bro.
That was a brisk.
And stayed in bounds. And even I was like, wow, that's game. I said, as soon as that happened, I was like, that's game.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Every year, the Cowboys, they're just cursed. Cowboys are just, like I said, I put the curse on them. As long as they side with the oppressor, name as the whole ass nigga in office, everything they do will be a failure.
Well, they was losing before
that's not
that.
His name.
So,
what?
I'm pretty sure that's not his name.
That's his name to me.
And I'm pretty sure you didn't have anything to do with dating all the way back to when the placeholder fucked up the ball when the kicker tried to get it in Seattle. Like, they've been fucking up for a long, long time.
Yeah. You know who that placeholder was?
Romo! Yeah. Everyone called him Romo gon' Romo. Everyone said Romo gon' Romo. But, yeah, man, better luck next year.
Pepperidge Farms might forget, but Terrell Owens ain't forget. Terrell Owens got on Twitter and just was basically saying, I thought I was the problem, but Jason Garrett's still fucking up. A fan hit him with, still bitter, I guess. Terrell Owens had to hit him with the most country insult I've heard in a long time. Yeah, maybe a little. That sap sucker got rid of me.
And had Jerry thinking I was the problem. So what has he really accomplished since I left? Jeopardy tune.
Honestly, what sap sucker, fam?
Sap sucker.
Sap sucker.
You are from the deep south if you got to resort to sap sucker.
Deep south.
I had to look up the definition, both Webster and Urban Dictionary, to figure out what the fuck that was. Because I thought it was slang. I didn't think it was just the fucking woodpecker.
Yeah.
I thought it was goddamn slang. No, it's woodpecker.
It's a woodpecker.
Yeah. I'm sure Shannon Sharp caught it.
Insects.
Uncle Shay caught it right off the jump.
Oh, off top.
Yeah.
But what are y'all predictions for the NFC AFC Championship?
I want Chiefs Rams the rematch.
We need to, after that.
Tells me it's going to be Saints and Patriots. And if it's Saints and Patriots, Atlanta citizens are going to have the worst fucking 2 weeks.
No matter who wins.
Because on one hand, you got the Saints. Their rival.
Oh shit! I didn't even
On the other hand, you got the Patriots,
the 28-3,
who took away their Super Bowl,
and
they're visiting in their city.
That's true. Shit.
Either way.
So when you put it in that perspective, maybe I do want Patriots and the Saints.
For your own scrolling
Just for the fuckery.
But I want a great football game, a classic Super Bowl game. That's all I really want.
No,
after that Monday Night Football game,
you guys want it for that reason.
Oh yeah.
I want it just because I want 2 weeks of Aqib Talib and Marcus Peters talking in microphones. That's the only reason why I want them. 2 weeks of those two just talking in microphones. That's what I want.
That's the thing.
That's the thing about the Super Bowl. It's that 2 week wait. It's just that 2 week wait. You gotta wait and wait and wait.
It would be pleasant with 2 weeks of Aqib Talib and Marcus Peters.
He's got a point.
Yeah, true.
He's got a very valid point.
Yeah, but
you don't know what's gonna come out their mouths.
Seriously.
Especially with Marcus Peters when he was responding to Sean Payton's comments about when they played the first time and he loved the matchup. Like he really liked it. Yeah. And Peters got pissed off. Was like, yeah, well, tell him we ain't here for that bullshit. We'll be there, yeah. You tell him I'll be there, yeah. They said this is like the fourth time where both top seeds were in the AFC NFC Championship or some shit like Something
that.
Something like that.
Yeah. These games better be classic. There better not be no blowouts. I want spectacular finishes, heartbreaking. I want all that shit. As long as that my Niners in it, that's all that matters. Because if I was a Niner fan, I'll be nervous as fuck.
Well, citizens might be upset. But Big Boy.
Yay.
Round of applause for Big Boy. Yeah, I don't know if we're giving him a round. Well, I'm going to give him a round of applause because he'll be performing in his hometown.
Yeah, that's the reason why he did it. I think that's the reason why he wanted. That's why he agreed to it. So
Big Boy is going to be on the halftime show with Travis Scott.
That's good for them.
Yeah,
good for. Hey, I'm happy for that.
I mean, my biggest thing, at least they got somebody from the A.
Yeah, and it's the South too, so Travis Scott's still there, and I don't know where Maroon 5 is from.
No, for sure.
Where the fuck they from? Maroon 5.
Who gives a shit?
Hey, they don't disrespect Maroon 5, man. Don't disrespect Maroon 5, man.
Maroon 5 all I'm saying is I know they ain't from Atlanta, so
I know that, but I just want to know. They might be from the South. Shit, I don't know. Shit. I mean, I was looking. I'm just saying.
Maroon 5 sounds like a ship that came from Saturn. Everybody about to board the Maroon 5.
Sounds like a fucking Titanic sequel.
Just don't sound like it's on land. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I get
it's either on the water or it's out in space.
They are from Los Angeles. So west, y'all.
Rams make it. Man.
Hey!
Correlation. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, west, and then the South. So, shit.
As long as the Rams make it, I'm good. I would prefer them play against the Chiefs, but if they win against the Pats, I would like that too. I just want the Rams.
Wouldn't that be like a Super Bowl rematch? No, it won't be. It will be a rematch, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Years ago, when the Patriots first won.
But I want Patrick Mahomes to go, man.
Oh, well.
I mean, the teams are different.
LA,
yeah.
You know,
damn, that'll be some shit. Brady goes against the same fucking team.
Different city.
Yeah, different city, but he's going against the same team that he beat.
Same team, different city. Who this?
I want some classic games on Sunday. That's all I want. And Tom Brady gonna be in fucking Kansas City. Damn, that's gonna be a game. But Tom Brady wants to smoke. He'll go fuck you, break your heart.
All right.
He's done it before. He'll do it again.
Let's see, Rose. So head coaching. So of course Black Monday hit.
Niggas got fired.
5 black coaches were included in that. Since then, there have been 8 vacancies. 5, I guess, have been replaced so far. None have been black. So 5 black coaches have been fired. None have been hired.
Right.
That's a little alarming, considering the league is 70% African American. There's still no black owner in that league.
Right.
So I think that's something you got to get. They really got to get better at. But what do you expect from the NFL? On the other hand, the closest thing to a black coach, Bruce Arians, he's going to be going to Tampa Bay. It's actually a good fit for him.
It really is.
We'll see what he does with Jameis.
Jameis Winston. Yeah.
That's a W to me. That's a W.
Don't do that.
Fam.
Please don't do that.
Imagine that nigga. Imagine him doing that and then try and give you a high five after.
Fuck out of here.
I don't even care if I got my gloves on. Fam, don't touch me. Get away from me. Go to the bathroom real quick. Clean yourself. Stop it.
Go.
Get some help.
Just go.
Carolina Panthers are in for 2 reasons. Number one, apparently they're going to be partnering with veteran linebacker Thomas Davis, who was there for 14 years. Didn't really give him a reason why, other than we're gonna part ways.
I mean, it's time.
It's time, but at the same time, you gotta give him a reason. You can't just say, "All right, bye."
It's like, I don't know, man.
I feel like if you've been there for that long,
I get what you're saying. You
don't have to hold on to him. Don't get me wrong.
The courtesy of just letting him know exactly what's going on. I understand what you're saying, but it's like at the same token, bro. Like you got to realize you've been there for 14 years.
And I should be there for one more if I fucking choose to.
Nigga, you old. Fuck out of here.
You, though. Real shit.
That's exactly.
Thing.
We need cap space. We need all this shit, bro. You need to go. And also, Eric Reed, the NFL,
you know what?
and the Players Association pretty much said, "Oh, we didn't test him." What?
No, he's ain't tested as many times as he proclaimed.
Yeah, eight times?
Like, basically, 9 times? Was there the last 8 or 9 weeks?
8 out of 12 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, do they think we stupid? Did the NFL really think we're stupid or something?
What kind of shit is that?
Like, really? You know you're getting sued for this shit. Like, bro. Whatever. At least he still got a job for now.
Yeah.
Or you can just come back home to the Niners.
And some dual news.
I wouldn't be mad.
This is some shit I like to read about stuff like this. So you got Kyler Murray, who of course is the reigning Heisman winner from Oklahoma. Also a hell of a baseball player. So much so that he was picked in the first round by the Oakland A's.
Ninth overall.
Yeah. But he still has a love for football. So he then, over the weekend, gave the A's an ultimatum. I want $15 million guaranteed, or I'm declaring for the draft. And apparently the A's sent out the A-gang guys that can get the deal done. Well, apparently they didn't get the deal done because as of today...
What kind of shit is
Kyler Murray has now declared for the NFL draft. Now, it is yet to be seen if this is all just a part of leverage to really let them know, look, I'm serious for real about this shit.
I'm going to play football if you don't give me my motherfucking money.
Yeah.
And I'm quite good at this shit.
As a baseball fan, knowing how the A's, like how cheap they are, this seems legit.
They'd be like,
no, exactly.
Yeah.
But I love this story because this is a young man who has put himself in a position to have leverage.
Yeah.
Which is something that is, to me, that's even more valuable than credit. Basic leverage to use against, like, just options.
Hey, man, give him this.
Because not only do you have this, but, you know, you have guys, of course, Bo Jackson, John Elway, Deion Sanders. They were never drafted in the first round of both leagues. Right. So when they were drafted in one first round, they went different rounds the other.
Right.
Murray is projected to be a top 10 pick. So he could become the first prospect ever picked in the first round of multiple leagues.
That'd be wild.
That is
round of a fucking applause for that.
Yeah.
Salute that young man.
Oh, Jackson, man. Those were the years, man. If he didn't break his fucking hip.
Yeah, his window came in play.
Like that.
It was one of those things where you turn the TV on all year. Bo Jackson's on the TV all year.
And then all of a sudden.
Even on commercials.
He was that big. Yeah. He was that big. And
this was before Jordan took off with Nike.
Yeah.
Like he was still in the beginning stages. People was just getting Nike for Bo Jackson's.
And all of a sudden he broke that hip. And that's all she wrote.
Yeah.
Anyway, in the NBA, Kyrie is missing LeBron, and now he's starting to know how LeBron felt. So what happened? It was during I saw that game.
Well, what first happened,
and
Celtics are kind of going through a little mid-season phase right now.
Yes,
I would celebrate it, but seeing as we're going through our own mid-season phase,
I don't give a shit.
Y'all should not say nothing.
I can only talk for like 2 seconds before they bring out, hey, how's Kuzma and Ingram looking at you? It's like, ooh, you dirty motherfucker.
Come on, but still.
It's an evil world we live in.
One of the games was Jaylen Brown and Markieff Morris was one of the twins.
Yeah, one of them.
They got into it on sideline, and then Gordon Hayward this last game against the Magic took a shot, the last shot.
Literally, yeah.
That would have either tied or won, whatever. Rimmed out. I have no issue with Gordon Hayward taking that shot because he's a co-captain.
Right.
Bring him here. That's what he's supposed to do. But Kyrie had an issue with it.
Kyrie was at the other side of the
the same handstance that LeBron had when he was looking at J.R. Smith. And I couldn't help but look at that and be like, wow, nigga. You tried to walk away to get away from the kind of narratives that you're actually starting to put into the world on your team. Because then this nigga had the audacity. And I like, let me preface this. I like Kyrie. Kyrie to me is Mamba Jr.
And they said like after the game, he said players were leaving and he was just sitting there in his jersey and everything. The worst part. No. I'm just painting the picture. What they said, he was just sitting there just staring into the wall, just pissed off, just like everyone was just leaving and he's just sitting there just like that chick from fucking Fatal Attraction, when she was turning the light on and off. That was Kyrie Irving.
That wasn't even the worst part. The worst part was he actually had the audacity, the gall, the audacity.
I'm upset. In the words of Drake, I'm upset.
To tell the reporters, guys got to step up. It's just we were really inexperienced. My nigga, this is the same team that got to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals without you or Gordon Hayward.
Without you. Went 7 games. Went 7 games against LeBron. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, fam?
They lost because they woke up, but, dude, what are you talking about? Kyrie.
I mean, dude, Kyrie is one of my favorite players to watch.
Yeah, he's dope.
I've said that on Twitter lots of times.
He's Mamba Jr., like you said.
Yeah, man, but like that shit, bruh.
It just don't make no sense.
He's frustrated. Man. He's frustrated.
I mean, I get you frustrated, but you wanted to be in this position.
You asked for this.
Yeah. So you can't.
You asked for that.
Then rely on, again, you could be frustrated, but don't try to be like, oh, well, these younger guys, they ain't never won. Like, bro, sorry, bro. Horford has been in how many crucial playoff series?
Yeah.
Hayward was in like 2 before he came over from Utah.
Right.
Again, the young guys went to Game 7 of the Eastern Conference
with the Cavs and nearly won.
Yeah.
So
probably should have.
So like I said, you asked for this. You wanted to go away from LeBron, and now you wonder why LeBron left.
Wanted to be the face of the franchise, bro.
LeBron, I posted that picture of LeBron with his arms up, like LeBron reading them comments, like, why do you think I left, bro? Yeah. Like, I tried to help you, but you went from Like I Love You, from Watch the Thrones, and niggas wanted to. I tried to make niggas kings, but they just wanted to be soldiers.
Yeah.
So that's what Kyrie did. So go ahead, little soldier.
Right. Did you guys see Blake Griffin run past Steve Ballmer?
No, that was a run. He sprinted.
And then he came back and tried to say, "Oh, it's just my what the hell did he say? It's just my routine. I don't skip my routine for nobody."
But he said,
like,
that was awesome.
Steve Ballmer walk.
The reason why he did that, because that nigga fucking, what did he do?
He traded him.
Yeah, traded him because he.
I'm not mad at it, but nigga, don't try to come on now. Just say I will still have the same respect for you. Just say, yeah, fuck him. I ran past him. That's the point. What you want me to do? He traded me. I didn't want to be in Detroit. Well, he can't go that far because then you open up a can of worms. Yeah, but exactly. You just say, he traded me. What you want me to say? And that's it. You don't owe him nothing. He damn sure didn't know you. Like, he sent you first class.
End of story.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got an update that the Mavericks are trying to find a trade partner for point guard Dennis Smith Jr.
Yeah.
Phoenix and Orlando are leading in those talks. So we'll see how that plays out.
See how that
Phoenix
goes.
And Orlando.
Yeah.
What's up with your boy Stephen A. Smith, man?
Yo, Stephen A's exhausted.
From trolling, just talking
Stephen
shit.
A. is
tired.
Exhausted. He is tired, but he is still the most entertaining man in sports. So, of course, we didn't bring it up, but when the Chargers and Broncos had that Thursday night game, and he was bringing up players that weren't on the Chargers anymore.
Yeah.
Because he misread.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, I don't know if you guys saw, but I was listening live when he was in Dallas before the divisional game. Or the wild card game. And he started talking about basketball, and that's when he said, James Harden is the best player in football.
Yeah.
And everybody just kind of looked at him like,
hold up, wait a minute. I saw that clip. I was like,
like, fam, this nigga is tired. Okay?
He's working nonstop, man.
And then before we get to the divisional games, he lists his top 5 quarterbacks, but he doesn't put Drew Brees on there.
And he just said, I just forgot.
Like, I just forgot.
I've had brain farts before, man. When you're working a lot and shit like that, I've had those before. So.
But again, he just, it's not even him. ESPN got to give this man days off. I don't need to see Stephen A. Smith on 6 different shows throughout the day.
And watching all
He's on First Take. He has his radio show, which I still am going to convince everybody that his radio show is when it's peak Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Easy. And if you want to funnel him into certain sports centers later in the night, cool. I don't need to see him on anything else other than those 3.
Man, I remember when Stephen A. Smith first started out when he was just on, what was the show called? Party Interruption? Not Party Interruption.
No, he was on Round the Horn.
Round the Horn. That's the first time I ever saw him. And then
he got the first show. The hell was the first show called?
I think it was some Real Talk or some shit like that. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
When he had AI on there when he was about to cry and shit, right?
Yeah, hang on.
I know what you're talking about, but I saw him and Skip. I remember they were both on that shit Around the Horn, and then I remember they were always arguing, and then it just manifested into First Take. And every now and then I kind of I look at First Take, I'm like, damn, I miss those niggas together.
No,
it wasn't Cold Pizza. I know what you're talking about. It was his own show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember it was like it only lasted like what 2-3 episodes or some shit, or 4 episodes.
It was like a season. I can't even find it right now.
It was just put Stephen A. Smith in fucking AI, and you'll probably see the title there. But yeah, we lie, people. But Stephen A. Smith, he is still one of the greatest.
While I'm looking it up, though, one of the funniest that happened over the week that was when he had a caller on his show. He's talking about Adam Gase getting hired, and the guy was trying to convince him it was a good hire. And then when he asked him why he didn't check, the guy was like, Adam Gase did good in Denver. And then he just looks at the mic and goes, goodbye, go to hell.
That shit was fucking comedy, bro. I would have seen it if you didn't post it on your story, dog.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Yo, that shit was fucking hilarious. Nigga just told him go to, like, he's fed the fuck up. Stephen A. fed the fuck up.
He's been fed the fuck up.
And he's pure, he's just pure entertainment.
No, that's for sure.
Yeah, so, what else is going on? The big three. Fucking Ice Cube. Now it's the big three's coming back.
Quite frankly.
Shit.
Oh.
Yeah,
quite frankly with Stephen A. I knew it had a Q in it.
Yeah.
I was like, Q? I was like, no, it's not highly questionable. That's Dan Le Batard.
Yeah, anyway.
All right, but yeah.
Big three.
Yeah, Big three. Big three's expanding. Shout out to Ice Cube. Big round of applause for that. 6 points. 1, the league is expanding from 8 to 12 teams. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, they're lowering the age from 30 years old to 27 years old. I definitely like that because, players come in and out within 3 years.
Number 3 is allowing NBA and international pro players to play.
Definitely like that.
4,
international ball.
Lisa Leslie were head coach to triplets.
Hey, shout out to Lisa Leslie.
5, playing in 18 cities this year.
Yes.
And 6, playing 2 times a week.
That's great.
So that's on Fox Sports, right? Big 3? Okay.
I remember he's trying to get that deal with LL. They're trying to partner up with cats to acquire some of those channels.
Nice.
I'm telling you, if he can secure that.
That was a great concept he came up with. Getting old school players to go just have a 3-on-3 with each other.
Again, I said this episodes back when I said LeVar Ball, it sounded good when he started the JBL, but then when it was actually happening, you're like, damn, why couldn't you just hooked up with Cube, seeing if you wanted to partner?
It can still happen.
It's just, we way past that.
Nah,
G League started offering $125,000 contracts to select players.
It's over.
Yeah.
Well,
his time.
Big Baller Brand knows.
Big Baller Brand.
Big Baller
can help somebody shoot better than 41% from the free throw line.
It's your boy. Your boy Jason put up a tweet today saying, if your life is on the line, what would you lie on more? Steph Curry's half court shot or Alonzo Ball's fucking free throws?
And we were all stumped like, shit.
Curry. It's not even a question. Curry.
I mean, it's a half court shot though. It's not guaranteed versus
Curry.
I understand. I'm picking the same. I'm just saying you really have to stop thinking like, fuck. It should be a free throw, but it's not. No.
Man, he's that trash at free throws.
The whole fucking team is trash at free throws, and I've never seen a never seen a team shoot free throws this badly.
Is Shaq coaching?
Shaq shot free throws better than these niggas.
He sure did.
Like Shaq was like 59%.
Yeah.
Lonzo was at 41%.
What?
Yeah. Ingram's at like 59, barely 60. Kuz is like shooting 17%, 29% from 3. Like these niggas have literally shot themselves out of their trade value. So now this is the team that we're going to be moving forward with.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been rough. Now normally I would say okay, LeBron's out, and even to a certain extent I'd be like, look, Rondo's out too, so both of our floor leaders are gone.
But what about Lance?
But
he's not a leader like that.
He's not a leader, bro.
Not like that.
Lance is the wild card you put out there.
He's not like Ron Artest, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Can you imagine Kobe and Powell being out and you relying on Ron Artest?
Well,
I love Lance. I got number love for him, but
for sure.
Lance running the point guard off the bench.
Let's talk about disaster. Like we talk about off the air. How the hell do y'all feel about a LeBronless Cavs beating the LeBronless Lakers?
That's what I was just about to say. Any other time, I would say, look, we're missing those two. Last night was unacceptable. No other way you put it.
Mm-hmm. I saw that score. I'm like, I didn't want to hit you guys up. I'm like, damn.
The niggas was down 28-13. Damn the final score.
Yeah, seriously.
In what quarter?
The first quarter.
The first.
How did that happen?
Niggas ain't playing with Hart.
Damn.
Which is ironic because Hart's in the fucking starting lineup.
I mean, yeah.
That's pitiful. Somebody needs to get fired and traded because LeBron ain't come here for this.
I mean, again, like I said,
you know what? In a sense, he kind of did.
He did.
He knew what he was getting into.
Right.
But not like this.
No.
Not like this. I'm just gonna say it.
Right.
Say it.
He knew it.
And I'm not writing it all off because we're in position right now with the number 8.
Yeah, I was about to say you got still
and
number 8.
Houston just lost Capella for like the next 4 to 6 weeks. Mm-hmm. So now they're down CP3, Eric Gordon, and Capella.
Who gives a shit?
Look and LeBron's
Harden did today, bro.
Well, 57. I'm just telling you that shit's gonna die down.
Gives a fuck.
They don't even need Capella.
That shit's going to die down eventually.
We know how this goes every year.
It's not a might because LeBron's going to be coming back.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. Like he picked up. It was a bad time for him to get injured, especially Rondo getting but it was a bad time for injuries.
Yeah,
I really hope.
But everybody has their times. We just have to have our bad time.
I really hope you guys get that championship in 2020 because this is
Yeah, I'm not doubting it.
No, I'm not doubting it, but this little rough patch that I'm seeing, as from the outside looking in, I'm like, shit.
This is one of the reasons why you were like, well, what if they do it this year? What if they do it this year? I'm like,
hey, I'm optimistic. Okay, let me be optimistic. I'm always like the one to be positive for my friends.
I get it. I'm just telling you, there's a reason why I picked 2020. Like I said, if they do it, I'm glad to be wrong. But I don't see them doing it this year.
Well, at least y'all beat the Warriors.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, I'm down.
You gotta start somewhere.
Yeah.
They're like on
builder.
They're like on like a 5-game winning streak now. I was like, well, damn. I guess they went on the blink of destruction to just waking the fuck up.
That's cool.
Like the Undertaker, these niggas just woke the fuck up.
Yeah, everybody's been trolling me. Oh, Boogie Cousins back this week, and I'm like, oh, cool. Let me know when he gets acclimated back.
That nigga get like a double-double.
Yeah.
That nigga get like a double-double and shit like that.
Good luck in the pick and roll, my nigga.
Man,
let's see.
A fucked up Achilles, and I'm pulling for Boogie. You never want somebody to go down that way and then not have their career continue.
Who do they go against?
It's not about who they go against.
No. I'm asking who they going against when Boogie comes back.
The Clippers, and then we play them next.
Oh, Martin Luther King's birthday.
Yeah.
Someone going in LA, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well.
Mm-hmm. If we don't have LeBron, man,
there's no reason to watch it.
Yeah.
There's gonna be no reason to watch it. I want to watch LeBron play against y'all again.
I'll be honest, there's no.
Well, I'm watching.
I'll watch it.
Because you're obligated.
Yeah, I know.
It's the fan.
I ain't obligated to do shit.
Well,
I'm just watching.
Fuck, I mean.
Bruh, but you know what he means, man. Like when
Niners were getting squashed after Harbaugh left.
You mean last year? Or this past season?
You know what I mean. No, I'm talking about the when Harbaugh left and what's his name came. You know what I'm talking about. When we were really trash.
Chip Kelly?
Not Chip Kelly.
No, Tom Sula.
Yes,
Tom
that
Sula,
season.
Yeah.
That's when I was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
I just say I'm not obligated because y'all know how I get down. When that shit looked ugly in the first quarter, I tell y'all motherfuckers, I changed the channel. I don't need that negativity tonight. Try again in a couple nights. I'm not watching this shit.
You just don't get numb, right? I get numb.
Yeah.
There's just too many games.
So there's way too many games.
Way too many games. See, in football, there's only one game, and every win counts and shit. Even in NBA, every win does count, but when there's a lot of games and shit.
Yeah, but there's 82 games, bro.
Yeah,
as compared to 16. It's kind of a big difference.
Exactly.
Now, I got some feedback from some of the listeners.
Okay.
And they really like the Uncle Ruckus powerful niggatry.
Some powerful niggatry we got going.
I'll play that once for the folks to hear.
Oh, yeah. What happened to your shaft? There's powerful niggatry at work here.
They also gave me a recommendation, where it says instead of just pressing it all the time throughout the show, why don't you just create a segment and just pick some of the stuff that's just powerful niggatry to you over the week. So I said, hey, it's not a bad idea. So that's exactly what the fuck I went and did. Now, Martine, please cue the first video and get ready, and I will let you know when to press play. So, the first topic that I found hilarious, I was initially going to name this When Stunting for Social Media Goes Wrong. Because Kaya came out and attacked Quality Control CEO P and the City Girls for sampling my back on the song Fuck That Nigga from the QC compilation. Please press play on that real quick.
P! Bitch, you know I'm mad at you because you let them old dirty ass City Girls sample my shit and you didn't pay me. Why you act like you got so much motherfucking money, you ugly fat neck bitch.
I don't think he
and you got them two
fat neck bitch.
Two friends supposed to be pregnant from your ugly ass at the same time.
I don't think you realize how much Migos brings in a year. He's not acting. Serious. He got the money.
If you was a real nigga, you would have called the queen to write for them young, dirty, ugly ass hoes, City Girls.
Yeah,
and
tripping.
You would have paid
That's
me.
ratchet.
You
How
know,
old is she?
So you think,
in her 40s?
I ain't gonna put the single on the album.
At least she got my.
You know, cause I don't want to pay Kaya. Fuck, nigga, you paying these hoes? Why you didn't pay a real bitch? That's why I like you fuck ass niggas. Fuck you, Quality Control. Fuck you, QC. I love you, Coach K. You know, I like an older man. I like Coach K.
She love Coach K.
I love you. Now we done did some bit. I love you, but you should have told that fuck nigga to pay me.
You should have told that fuck nigga to pay me.
So, yeah. So when we waited for P's response, I thought P was gonna come out and do a response video. You know, on that route. No. P is a businessman.
Yes,
he acts like a businessman. And if he gonna hit you, he gonna hit you where it hurts. So P hit her with an email. You know when a nigga hits you with an email.
That's when it's real, especially when they CC your ass.
Yes,
it's
shit
real.
Just got real.
Kaya, thanks for listening to City Girls. Anytime you diss a nigga and his acts and he
compliments you,
thank you for listening, you know some shit's about to fly. I just want to let you know we cleared my neck, my back with E1, who owns The Master and Memory Lane and Third Side Music on the publishing. I suggest that you reach out to your publisher regarding the clearance. We have the agreements for the use and everyone was paid. You definitely set the pace with your monumental track. Keep blasting the City Girls. P. And then this nigga put the actual screenshots of the email that showed that he did indeed clear the samples and the $10,000.
Prior my last email.
And it shows that $10,000 was paid out. And $6,000 did indeed go to Third Side, and the remaining $4,000 went to Memory Lane, which means that even though he didn't say it, that can only mean one thing. Kaya does not own the rights, masters, or publishing to her one hit single. And for that is a motherfucking gunshot to the fucking gut.
Bruh. That's like her main song.
It's like, the only song.
She don't got nothing else, really.
When you go to the club, you will only hear shit. No, when you go to the club, that is the only song. When you go to the club, that is all you will hear.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong. She put out some shit, but nothing stuck like that. And she don't even own it.
Those pictures nasty.
Dude, I just sent y'all the picture. I just saw it on Trump. And he just, we gotta make this the cover. This is some wild
This is
shit.
nasty.
This is wild.
Oh my God.
That's definitely cover material. That's nasty.
Wild. Called Dirty Mackin. Big Mac's there.
Dirty Mackin.
With Big Mac's there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's nasty. So yeah, that's the first point of powerful niggas. Yo, if he was a nigga, that would definitely be a part of the powerful
niggas. If Obama did that shit, man.
Hey, if Obama did that shit, we would never hear the end of it.
You know what's funny though? If Obama did that shit, the hood would be celebrating.
He had Wingstop. He had fucking.
Because it wouldn't be just that. The nigga would have Wingstop,
Popeyes,
with
probably
Chick-fil-A.
Oh, off top,
Raising Cane's. Like he would have went all out.
Nigga didn't even have enough Big Macs for everybody. Oh my God, this nigga is wild.
The final.
This is some powerful niggatry.
Yeah, the final segment of powerful niggatry that I found this week is from
an old friend.
From an old friend. Martine, please press play.
Nigga, I had the biggest comeback of 2018, nigga. Niggas up here talking about Tiger. Tiger! Huh? Yeah. Tiger had the biggest. Man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. I had the biggest comeback, nigga. Niggas thought it was over with for me, nigga. After that Chris Brown shit, after that Migos shit. Y'all tried to count me out, nigga.
He's got a point.
I ain't forgot about that shit.
I did.
Y'all niggas think I forgot, nigga. I ain't forgot about none of that shit.
Why you sound so angry,
so
Tiger?
I'm back with a chip on my fucking shoulder, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas. I'm back, nigga. On my mama, nigga.
To this day.
Niggas die behind this shit.
To this day.
Y'all niggas up there trolling the fucking rap game, bro.
That's a nasty.
Fuck y'all faggot ass new rap niggas,
This nigga's
bro.
sick.
Fuck the rap game up, bro.
Fuck the rap game up.
Nigga.
From,
Any nigga
from
got
what?
a problem with it, nigga? Address that shit with Big Soulja, pussy ass nigga. DM the.
All right. Now, while he did not fuck the rap game up lyrically, you can't take away from his business acumen. He definitely changed the game when it came to the digital platform.
But yeah, obviously, but not last year.
No, not last year. I believe that he wasn't talking about last year. I feel like he's talking about his overall impact.
Well, of course.
He does have.
I know that.
He has a point. He did fuck up the game from that standpoint.
Yeah, but
I don't. Did the nigga drop anything last year?
No, not that I know of. No, not that I know of. Okay, he didn't drop nothing. He had hella business ventures. I know that.
That nigga said it's Big Soulja.
Big Soulja.
All right.
I mean, he did have like that game console shit. You know what I'm saying? But bro, what the fuck that got to do with the industry? What the fuck?
If we talking about business, I'm gonna look into his business dealings because
that's what I'm saying.
He actually has been a great businessman since he's gotten in the game.
For
musically, bruh.
Yeah.
Tyga's song had Joe Budden singing that shit live on the podcast.
Yeah. And it's not like he just had one.
He had two. And it wasn't like he had two. He had the feature for Iggy. And then at the end of the year, people was like, oh shit, he dropped a song with Nicki. And then they rolled the video out for that.
I'm just saying.
I mean, he had a nice comeback. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah.
But, Big Soldier, I want to hear more from you. Not only do I want to hear more from you, I expect you to be back next week. With Bow Wow.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. You and Bow Wow, man.
There's powerful niggardry at work.
That was the powerful niggardry segment. So.
All right.
A little wrap-up shit. Fucking... You said Jamila.
Jamel Hill.
Oh, yeah. She's been engaged now. Yeah. I did not know she had a man. That's the craziest shit around.
You never watched when they were on when they had Sports Center and then they would refer to him as old boy?
Nope.
Oh, you just like...
Man.
Well,
this is even back with his and hers.
Yeah,
I didn't
know dude for a long time.
Well, I never like looked into her like that. I just know she's
a picture with the Obamas, and there was the nigga on the other side.
Just nigga on the other side. I thought that was her brother or something.
Old dude.
Well, shit.
That's old boy.
That's old boy.
That's old boy. Hey, that's how I call people. Like when they're talking to some chick, I always say, "Old boy." How you and old boy doing? Oh, you and old girl? Okay.
Yeah, so her and old boy are engaged, so congrats to them. And in addition, she
Mr. and Mrs. Old Boy.
Yeah, in addition, she herself has secured a bag. She will now be releasing the Unbothered podcast exclusively through Spotify.
Damn, Joe just man, Spotify getting all these podcasting, man.
Yeah.
Hope better get the bag in for Tidal or something.
Crazy.
The only thing I ask is that Michael Smith show up once a month. That's all I ask.
I mean,
just for
how
nostalgia.
do we get on Spotify, bruh?
We already are on Spotify, but
no, but I want that deal.
We need the bag. We need the bag. We need all the Spotify computers, Spotify mics, Spotify phones, all Spotify everything.
Spotify condoms.
Whoa.
My bad.
Every time we get that, we have to do it triple time. The triple time.
Sorry, my bad.
That's all. It's an evil world we live in.
Yeah. Anyway, fucking Issa Rae is gonna be in a new movie called Little.
Issa Rae, Regina King, and of course Marseille Martin, who is in Blackish. This is actually based on her idea. Her agent tried to convince her that it wasn't a good idea. She fired the agent, got this shit greenlit. So not only is she going to be starring in this movie, she now becomes the youngest executive producer in Hollywood history at the age of 14.
If that
ain't
money.
Motherfucking black excellence.
Rats, man. Straight
Get your coin and make your legacy, girl.
Wow.
Speaking of somebody that's ruining their legacy, Nicki Minaj was on stage and she threatened to expose Meek's secrets when she was performing Barbie Dreams, and she got to the Meek part.
I'm telling you, man, scoring women, they don't like to see a brother surviving and
she said she was gonna reveal his.
They gotta bring that toxicity shit.
She said she was gonna reveal his darkest secrets or some shit like that. Like I was like, what? Like why are you gonna do all that shit?
What kind of shit is that?
Man, Nicki's depressed, man. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. She has mental problems and she's depressed. She needs help. She's seeing her ex is thriving and she's just going out with a fucking.
Remember once upon a time when it was Meek that we thought was hanging on for the glory and success?
Now times have changed. This nigga Meek is in a suit with Arbery for a video for what's the song called? Oh, it don't matter.
I ain't like it, but whatever.
but he's in a suit and looking like a gangster and shit. Well, and they don't follow each other no more.
You think this is some shit? Wait till the song with Cardi and they get ready for that shit. I'm calling it. That shit's gonna be ready for spring break into the summer. I'm calling it now.
That song's gonna be.
That's gonna wait till the video and that shit starts busting.
Yup.
Booty.
We're gonna see how Nicki responds to that.
Oh, she gonna be mad. No. We're gonna see how she gonna respond if Cardi wins up Grammy for album of the year or best rap album.
Too.
Man,
that too.
If that happens, just in general, whoa.
Yeah, the industry loves her.
Yeah.
But yeah, he counters that. He said he has receipts on Nicki too. But I think Meek. Have you been seeing Meek ever since him and Drake got cool? He came back to Twitter and he's just like a whole new man. He's tweeting a little too much.
He's tweeting like it's a parody account. I actually had to look at this shit like. This is your Twitter.
Niggas talking about
I thought it was the Meek Mill 424 shit.
That nigga talking about spitting in the mouth and shit like that. Like he likes girls spitting in the mouth and Whatever. Hey man, he's free, man.
Hey, he's free, man.
Yeah.
Shouts out because he's free. That's
Let him get it in, man.
Let him get it in.
Ain't no crime in talking that.
Nah.
Round of applause. Shouts out to Joels and Kim Bella after X amount of years. I remember they got together when niggas really started getting on Twitter. Remember that? Because that's how they met.
They met on Twitter through DMs?
Yeah.
Oh, good for them.
Shit.
Because he hit her up and she was like, I'm not with no casual shit. Like we either gonna rock together or what. And they was together from pretty much the jump of Twitter. Huh. They finally tied the knot, especially right before, he gets ready to do his bid, which I still think he got off lucky for that.
How long is he gonna be in there?
2 to 5 years.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
So pretty much like
that's dub.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Be a good boy. Just be a good boy.
Shit, if only he did that during this damn government shutdown, he'd have been clear.
Literally.
TSA wasn't looking for shit.
Seriously.
Sorry, Joels, you just missed it by a few months, man.
By a few months. A year.
Yeah. It's white privilege for you.
Let's see. Tim Tebow gonna get you his girl. Miss Universe. What's her name? Demi
Lee Nell Peters, who was
She got 4
2017.
names?
Yeah.
I
think she's South African.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
How did Tim Tebow? I like how he finessed his way into like other ventures ever since the football thing didn't work out.
You got to do what you can do when you're popping.
And not only that, he got the power of God by his side.
Yeah. He's playing baseball right now.
Is he good?
He's on the Mets minor league.
Yeah.
Okay. He needs a 30 for 30.
Hitting home runs.
Yeah.
He needs a 30 for 30. Tim Tebow.
He's getting one.
He's going to be in multiple. He's going to be in multiple. Remember, they still got to cover that Florida team.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit.
Wasn't that when he cried when they lost and shit?
I don't know about that one, but I'm talking about the year they won.
The teammates.
And it was Aaron Hernandez, Riley Cooper, and then who was the homeboy that got drafted by the Raiders? The one that ended up sneaking the Viagra pills and he got caught with those?
I know what you're talking about.
I know, I forgot his name.
Can't remember, no?
I forgot his name too, but yeah, those were like the top 4.
Man.
Can't wait for that 30 for 30.
I'll be a wild ass 30 for 30. Like one just for the teams and then one just for Tebow himself.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's going on? Netflix. So Netflix trying to block people from sharing their passwords because I only share my Netflix password with only like very few people. If you're my close friend and you need my Netflix account, holler at me. Only if I'm really cool with you.
But I don't even understand why they would do that because on Netflix you can have up to 4 different profiles.
Yeah, but then at the same time people would still log on, log off, and they're missing. I see business wise why they're doing it. I can understand.
No, I get it. I completely understand. But it's like they're trying to block it. But I'm like, you still get 4. How does that work now?
I don't know. Motherfuckers are figuring the shit out.
Right. So while they're looking for ways basically to cock block you.
Mm-hmm.
They're over in 2 different situations where they might catch some punches to the
this shit's funny to me about the Bandersnatch, about the Black Mirror shit.
Yeah, so the Bandersnatch shit. There's a choose your own adventure publisher that's suing them because apparently they had a potential situation with Netflix that was on the table where they were going to do a series, not just a movie, but it was going to be a series where it was going to be the Pick'ems.
Okay.
For whatever reason, it didn't manifest. Black Mirror was like, hey, niggas, we're not ready for season 5, but we got a movie.
No, but the thing is, they did this before. Netflix did that before with Puss in Boots for the kids.
Yeah, but not to this extent.
I guess. But to the extent where there's consequences for the choices you make.
Right.
But in my opinion, I look at it as this, you made it a hot song. That was a hot line. We made it a hot song.
But is this the same publisher that did the books?
Yeah.
For example, Goosebumps?
I don't know if they did the Goosebumps books, but I know they were
Scholastics did that. Scholastics did Goosebumps.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I'm just saying, man, y'all missed out. That just sounds like a womp to me.
Right. And in the midst of all this, you think Netflix is taking an L here, but really it falls back to Ja Rule.
What?
So, remember the Fire Festival?
Of course.
Shit.
So, remember Netflix they were setting everything up for this documentary called Fire. And they were going to go into what happened with the festival. Yeah, Hulu said, fuck y'all niggas.
We got our own
as of now,
it's up.
Because Fire is going to be dropping this Friday on Netflix.
Oh, wow.
As of now,
Hulu
dropped its Fire Fest documentary called Fire Fraud.
Oh, that's petty.
Days before Netflix drops theirs.
That's petty.
And all I have to say is, if you're a Ja Rule, you have to start the week on one streaming service that realizes your fucked up business venture. And then at the end of the week, the other one is going to highlight your fucked up business venture. Yeah. And all I can say is, I can't wait for 50 Cent's posts and tweets in regards to this shit. Because you know they're coming. He's going to make some petty shit like, oh, well, nigga, should have signed with Stars. I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
50's never gonna let y'all go, man. Never. He gonna be that nigga on his deathbed to talking shit about him.
To this day.
Man. To this day.
Let's see what else happened. Dame Dash went on Nick Cannon's what's the show called? It was on his YouTube show. I watched
session.
Cannon's class or some shit.
Nick's class session or something like that.
Some shit like that.
It's the first one I watched. It's actually really fucking. I didn't know he was doing those.
I didn't know either.
We gotta give props to Nick Cannon, man.
You gotta give respect to Nick Cannon.
I mean, if you think about Nick Cannon's career, started on all that, got the Nick Cannon show, a bunch of B-list, C-list movies. An A1 list of women that can only be rivaled by Aaron Rodriguez or A-Rod.
Yeah. Seriously, if you look at that,
Wildin' Out was basically the adult version of all that.
He got them headphones.
True.
He got the headphones.
Ex-wife is Mariah Carey.
He owns
Kids by Mariah Carey.
He owns
Beats by Dre. Kids by Mariah.
Yeah. He owns a portion of Nickelodeon. He owns the Teen Nick shit. Yeah.
Got the core members from all that back on Wildin' Out for an episode. I mean, we gotta put respect. And he got the mask off thing. Incredible.
He also has Incredible. Don't forget about
which
that.
he was managing Corey Guns at the time.
That nigga got money.
And he's got the Mask Show now.
Yeah,
that's right.
Put some respect on Nick Cannon's name.
And America's Got Talent.
America's Got Talent.
That's
all I'm trying to say. Nick Cannon is not just a punching bag.
I know more.
Nick Cannon's a staple. We highlighted Ray J last week. Gotta put some respect on Nick Cannon.
Gotta put some respect on Nick Cannon, man. He got a nigga.
But yeah, Dame Dash was on there, and we'll go
just
deep into it. But he was making some suggestive comments about Foxy and Jay, certain deals that didn't make because of Jay.
Fucking Nick Cannon kind of brought the shit up, and he just said, "Go ask Hov about that." It was a pretty. But besides that, it was a really good ass conversation.
No, it's real good.
But Dame Dash is one of them dudes. Like I know the whole history behind that shit, and that's one of the times I just want to say, leave it to them New York niggas to talk about that shit.
Well, they did, because then 50 talked about it. Then Flex came out of nowhere. Which I'm sure
that's
Flex
why I was one of those. That's one of those.
I'm tired of Flex, bro.
But you know how when Bay Area had their own problems and they mind their business, this is New York problems.
Yeah, like Swiss Beats said for Busta Rhymes. That's that New York shit.
That's that New York shit. Y'all deal with that shit. Yeah. That's y'all shit.
Some other movies in addition to Little are coming.
Fucking
production.
Randomly, I saw this shit pop up, and I thought this was a joke until I really looked at it on the Hollywood Village, and I'm like, oh, this is real. Eddie Murphy agreed that Coming to America 2 is indeed coming.
Yes. What kind of shit is
that? He's trying to get. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah.
No.
You're not excited, bro?
No, listen. So he's bringing back. Man. He wants to bring back the original cast members.
He wants to. They're not agreed to come back. He wants to.
Not yet.
But if Eddie's on, and also no, but
wait till you read the script. Wait till you figure out what's in the script.
Shit. But I'm going to talk about it. Let me talk about what happened. So pretty much Eddie doesn't do movies like that no more. And if he does agree to it, it has to be special. So he wants to bring back James L. Jones. Arsenio Hall already said he's game for it. He wants to bring back pretty much a good portion of the majority of the cast. And pretty much what the script says is that I guess when Akeem was out in New York the first time, I guess he fucked somebody else and he has an illegitimate child out here. So he's trying to meet his son. Which doesn't make sense, but, you know, I guess he probably got drunk when he was out there or whatever.
I don't even know what button to press for that.
Yeah.
But if Eddie trusts the script, if Eddie trusts the director and he trusts the script and he liked it and he's game for it, gotta see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm predicting this shit goes straight to Netflix. Actually, I don't even think I think it's going to... What's one of those upcoming ones? Because now Netflix is one of those ones where it's like a blockbuster.
Prime Video.
Hey, don't just say that, man. Because remember, Adam Sandler and Chris Rock got their joints going straight to Netflix now.
I know, but they're getting the bag though. I know. I'm saying I could see this going to Netflix maybe.
Yeah, I need more development to happen.
Going straight to Netflix without being a Netflix production. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When it's a Netflix production, then you got
they
the bag.
will let you know.
Yeah. This one,
if this shit shows up like,
if it's like what you said,
if this shit shows up like Belly 2 Billionaire Boys Club,
Eddie Murphy is a part of this. I have trust in Eddie because Eddie doesn't show up in movies like this no more.
I need to.
So we just gotta wait. Just wait and see. Let's just wait and see.
I'll say that, but off of initial thoughts.
Let's just wait and see. I'm on the wait and see thing.
I'm not gonna. Y'all can see his face.
I'm not gonna question. I'm not gonna question anything until some wait and see. I'm wait and see. He should do a sequel to fucking Vampire in Brooklyn. Now that's a fucking classic Eddie Murphy movie. Underrated. Very underrated.
So she can get right back in that. Angela Bassett looks good for her.
Yes.
Not even her age.
I'm just
period.
She's a vampire, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
See,
She's been here many moves. She's been here many moves.
Have you guys seen Mary J. Blige?
Yeah.
Bruh.
That's sure his same birthday with my sister.
That's what's up. Another movie news. I didn't go to the movies this week and there ain't shit playing.
Everything's like, I think they're gearing up and ready, but everything's going into production right now.
But no, they're shaping up for the summer and all. I think some movie comes out this Friday. I forgot. But Bad Boys for Life is in production because Will Smith and Martin Lawrence keep talking about it every time on Instagram, letting people know it's coming. It's coming. Oh my God, it's happening.
They officially started production either the end of last week or over the weekend.
Press it. It's happening.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure?
I got air horns coming in.
Press it. Rachel!
I know the Bad Boys 3 script is probably gonna be shit.
Is Michael Bay doing it? Yeah. Part of it again?
I believe so.
Okay,
as long as he's a part of it, I'm good. I just want to see shit get blown up.
Yeah,
I want to see two old ass niggas laughing at it and making fun of each other. I'm
just
here
clowning the whole time and shit being blown up.
Yeah, what's questionable though is the third and final film that we think is in production because J-Bug from B2K posted this.
I don't know why you followed him.
I don't.
Oh.
It got brought up on my timeline. I went to Instagram because it was the source.
Oh shit.
So I wanted to make sure it was true. When I saw Razby, his bandmate, leave a fire emoji, that's when I was like, oh, this... Okay.
Well, you know how when Ice Cube always posts the fucking...
No, that's Ice Cube Jr. Ice Cube don't be posting that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's not even Ice Cube Jr. That's the Ice Cube Jr. or not even the parody, the fake account.
Oh, yeah.
They have a fake O'Shea Jackson Jr. account that constantly posts this shit.
The Friday shit, yeah.
Awesome.
But you got served too.
No.
Nah.
Look, you got served two. You got served one. The dancing was great.
Like I said,
punching the wall for Lil Saint was amazing.
Joe Budden's everything outside was great.
Everything outside of that.
Nah, I don't see it.
Now we gotta do a second one.
That movie was terrible. Terrible. Yeah. Like, the acting was bad. Dancing was cool. Music was cool. But the soundtrack is kind of low-key cool.
don't get it wrong. If it pops up on HBO or Cinemax.
It was on Netflix. Now, that's a Netflix exclusive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, on Netflix, yeah. I'll watch it.
You got served too.
I'll watch it.
That is a Netflix exclusive.
But I am one that I like certain things
that are
trash.
Redbox exclusive. Shit.
I mean, they were in their heyday though. So
oh yeah, of course. Like I said, the soundtrack is cool. The music was cool. The dancing was cool, and that's where it stops.
Yep.
Them niggas sea walking. That's when I was like, why these niggas sea walking?
Timberland, whatever I say, y'all gotta do whatever I say. And then them niggas start dancing. I don't know the rest of the song. I just know the Fat Man Scoop part.
Yeah, and then the niggas started, and then that part when the dudes started like the white boys were sea walking with them and doing the heel toe. I was like, this don't look like
it. To Flip Side. Yeah. Oh my God, niggas was doing that shit to Flip Side, bro. That was the most gangster shit anybody could do. I don't care if you was from the suburbs or not. Niggas stole they shit to Flip Side.
Yeah.
Bruh.
And then fought after. And then fought them after.
That shit, see, the movie itself was garbage, but that moment, easily one of the best moments I've ever seen in a dancing sequence in cinematic history. That shit was fucking dope. Them niggas stole they shit to Flip Side.
Marcus used to get mad on Omarion for what, fucking his sister or some shit?
Which later in real life was his girlfriend, Jennifer Freeman.
Yeah.
Was his girlfriend at one point. So that was funny.
So that was kind of funny. That was random.
Yeah.
And then the whole movie he was just mad at him. I was like, why are you mad? Just get over this shit. Just go with it.
I mean, a nigga rob you for your shit and your boy was supposed to be there and you out there, again, dirty Mackin.
Dirty Mackin.
Goes right back.
I mean, hey,
right back
full
to
circle,
it.
Can you blame him?
Yeah,
he got his ass whooped to the point of almost death.
True. Yeah, he wouldn't need his money.
Yeah.
And then how he was asking his grandma, I need money. How much, baby? He was like $500 or some shit. It was like he just randomly asked his grandma for $500. Like, okay, baby, I'll give it to you.
Going checking my piggy bank, bro.
What?
Grandma out here cooking with that? Your grandma was flipping birds.
And just
nobody was saying.
And just casually asking his grandma just for it. I'll never ever think about asking my grandma for $500 fucking dollars.
Grandma was moving birds against Emerald. That was the rival. That was the other plug. Grandma.
Shit.
You think I'm playing, but remember when she found out he put hands on a sister, Remember, sit your ass down. Yeah. She got thugged real fun. Like, you know, y'all laughing. Grandma was Emerald's rival. That was the other plug. I'm highlighting shit, okay?
Sit your ass down.
Hey, now we know the plot for You Got Served too.
Yeah.
Man.
Grandma flipping birds.
I mean, I clown it. I clown it, but if they drop it this year, it is the 15-year anniversary.
With B2K or just a movie?
You Got Served. It came out 2004.
I guess.
I mean, if you gonna wait to retire the R. Kelly written songs for the tour, might as well take the bullshit script and milk it for all it's worth.
Watch them have a fucking dance battle on stage during the tour.
Watch them have a Bandersnatch series on Netflix.
What the fuck?
You Got Served too?
Do you want the nigga to hit the C-walk?
Or do you want to break dance?
Niggas just waiting for the decision.
Waiting to do the moves.
Swaying back and forth.
Like a video game character. You know how the video game characters, how they sway when you waiting to see them move and shit?
Like a Mortal Kombat character.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, another great news. There's going to be, what, the 30th anniversary of fucking Doggy Style? Or 25th?
25th anniversary.
About to be the
25th.
I am very excited.
I know you are. You're going to rap the whole album from top to bottom, including this fucking
goddamn
skits.
right.
To this day.
I'll never forget that moment.
To this day.
Yes. Wait.
To this day.
Thank you.
Yeah, again, people, when me and JC saw Kendrick, Snoop Dogg came out, we did not know he was going to do the entire Doggy Style. This Negro got up and rapped every single bar from every rapper, including people I didn't even know. When I didn't
even
know.
Lady of Rage when she came out.
I was just gonna say Lady of Rage.
Lady of Rage, he was rapping. He just got up and just rapped every fucking lyric. Even people looking at him like, "Damn, nigga, you know this too?" Me too. I was looking at him like, "God damn, nigga, sit your ass down. Sit your ass down."
I try to tell y'all, when it comes to this Death Row Records shit, yo,
man,
I
don't just be talking about it, bro. I live this shit.
This is gonna be not in LA, which I thought it would have been, but somehow, some way, Mr. Fab.
I think it's gonna be in LA, but I think he's doing stops too.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I think this is gonna be the Bay Area stop. Yeah. He's got to do it.
Yeah. So pretty much, it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on 4/19, not on Friday 4/19, not 4/20, which I'm kind of shocked, but whatever.
Probably had to keep it for playoff purposes because you know NBA playoffs start around that time.
True.
Warriors at this point.
But yeah, people are gonna be there. It's gonna be it's gonna be E40, Too Short, fucking DJ Quick, Dog Pound, and probably a whole bunch of other motherfuckers.
Ding 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 ding
ding ding ding ding. Is this a ding?
Yeah, but it won't do ding 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 ding. I tried it early and it just kept restarting.
Hey, I did
it. It's an evil world we live in.
I know, because I got the touch, nyako. But yeah, man, that's gonna, man. When you said I sent you that shit, and you're like, I'm gonna be broke.
I am, because we're talking about trying to get to the Reason and JID stop at the end of the month.
Mm-hmm. And Karina's fucking listening party.
Yeah, and then we got Currency and Wiz.
Yeah,
y'all can go to that.
12th. You know I'm in on that.
Y'all can go on that.
It ain't just us.
Oh.
Kev is ready to go.
Hey.
My brother's ready to go.
Hey.
I think my cousin Cam wants to go.
Hey.
Like we gonna be reliving some shit. And then the 14th, the Dream's gonna be in San Francisco for Valentine's Day. So I got I already had that planned.
Course, yeah.
Thank God the tickets are only like $25, $30.
Yeah, we might not have an office after this.
You want a podcast on the street? Podcast for food.
Hey, we broke, nigga.
Oh, shit.
Back in the basement, like, yeah, we broke.
Yeah, I'm expecting a good night for that.
And to wrap it up, motherfucking Missy Elliott.
Yes.
Round of applause. First the horns. First it was Hove, then it was Jermaine Dupri, and now Missy Elliott is the first female MC in the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Yes.
About damn time.
Yeah. 50th edition is going to take place on June 13th. Another well-deserved act. Round of applause for Dallas Austin.
Yes.
Of course, the writer for TLC. Usher. He was at one point JD's one of his right-hand man with Brian Michael Cox. Those two acts, I'm happy for.
Oh, most definitely.
Well deserved.
Yeah. On top.
So much good music came from both those pens.
Yes. I'm still looking at this picture of Trump with all the food, and it's just... Wow.
We got food, nigga.
It's really happening, man.
I thought him winning, that was crazy. I know all the shit he's doing with the wall shit is crazy.
We got takeout food. It's the best takeout food you'll ever have.
We got McDonald's.
Make sure that the takeout food wasn't brought in by the rain.
We got McDonald's and Wendy's and Pizza Hut. but we don't got no fucking Mexican because fuck them.
Yeah. Hey, fuck you.
No, I'm talking as whole ass.
I know, man. I'm just giving you shit.
Anyway, it's episode 116. Is it 116?
117.
117. Yeah, it's a long episode. But yeah, 117 in the iLLogical Sense podcast. You can always follow me on the Twitter as Mr. Busby 408 and Instagram as Mr. Busby. And of course, follow the iLLogical Sense podcast at iLLogicalSP.
Yeah, we kind of forgot that we were back, so this week was real lax on the page, but we'll get some content on this week, in addition to the Facebook and the Instagram accounts at the iLLogical Sense Podcast. Of course, you can hit me on all social media, JC No Hats. Once again, thank you for everybody tuning in for the Throwback Thursdays. A lot of motherfuckers really liked the G-Unit one this past week.
So me being one of them. Yeah, that shit was dope.
Yo, remember that one shit they always try to fucking debate about G-Unit and fucking Dipset?
Yeah, I saw that.
Why? You New York niggas need to let that shit go. It's like Fetch.
Because
I get it, but G-Unit was nigga. You mother. Come on.
Clothing line,
video games. They had the number one.
But you gotta remember,
they had the better music.
Had Harlem.
Yeah,
and
they had Harlem,
and G-Unit had the world.
That's kind of true.
Until they gave away Game, and then that's
what I'm talking about. At that one point, I'm talking about that one point.
But I'm saying, if you're gonna factor in everything, let's factor in everything. That's why it's a debate where I don't get upset with it.
Yeah,
it's like it is what it is because I'm sure we're saying that from being out here on the West Coast, but I'm sure in New York, if we were living it during that time frame, probably be a different content.
That's like us. That's like us talking about the Thiz movement being big out there. Like,
of course,
man. Like,
Now, I will say, in addition to the music, I will say this in defense of G-Unit. When Static came, G-Unit was ready with Supreme and Zeno, all them cats, and I do remember Dipset had Funk at the Ruckers, and them niggas. They left.
Yeah. They never showed
ran away.
So I will say that in G-Unit
is come on, Young Buck stabbed somebody in Dr. Dre's honor. In Dr. Dre's honor. So
and 50, I remember 50 used that in the diss against Cam. Attempted murder, get a year on probation. Cam, is you clear what you facing?
That's why I'm saying G-Unit was the unit. They were number one everywhere. If Game and 50 would put their egos aside, they would have been the Black Beatles.
Oh, I'd be scared.
Literally.
Because I was going through that playlist and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, man.
If Game would have, if 50 and Game would have put their fucking egos aside, it would have been, man.
That would have been like a takeover.
A dynasty.
I feel like Monopoly.
I feel like what would have.
And they had Shady Aftermath.
What obviously would have changed it is if they obviously were to reconstruct the goddamn album releases. Because remember, Banks started the summer and then
my God. Then it was
Buck ended it. And then we thought Game was coming out in October when he was supposed to drop. But then the shit got pushed back to January, which then fucked up 50's St. Valentine's Day Massacre. So I feel like had Game originally come out in October like planned,
documentary is such a great album.
Might have at least been able to stabilize for at least one more year.
Yeah, I just feel if anybody's beefs ever get reconciled, it has to be 50 in Game.
Well, they did.
Remember but they haven't done a song together.
They did, but they didn't.
They haven't done a song together.
I mean, they ain't funked with each other. Like they ain't gone at each other.
I think it's on some. You do you, I do me.
Yeah.
If everything goes, if the universe.
But see, I look at that differently because at the end of the day, they broke bread with each other. Like it's different with Ja and 50.
That shit was just egos. Yeah. I'm still mad about that.
Oh no, I am.
If 50 would have and I blame all that on 50.
I'm especially mad at it because there's no fucking picture of all 5 of them together.
None.
Because remember, when he came in the picture, Yayo was still in jail. When Yayo got out, he was just leaving.
I want to say on the, what's it called? What was that? What was
not a picture that wasn't a graphical art for their cover.
I'm talking about the videos. What was the video for Banks on the second half of On Fire? Warrior.
Yeah,
all of them were there, right?
Yeah, it was. Nope. Remember, his name was in yellow because he was locked up.
Yeah, all 5 of them. They ran this shit, bruh. Like, you can't deny that shit. And that's why I'm so mad at 50 for getting this. He thought he was bigger than everybody. That's why I still feel to this day. He still feels he was bigger than everybody. And Game just said, fuck you, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just went off on a tangent.
Yeah. Tell your shit.
It's the iLLogical sense. You know what I mean? So
let me hit that one more time. Martin, you go real quick.
Yeah, y'all can hit me on Twitter or any social media. It's Beats Be Killing Them. And you can find me on any digital streaming platform as Venomous. It's spelled VNMS. Yeah, man. Get at me.
Yeah, so
that's that. If y'all niggas lucky, y'all get some catered Burger King.
Oh my god,
sponsored by the fucking government shutdown.
If you would have gave us some catered In-N-Out, maybe that'd been dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, catered In-N-Out or fucking Five Guys, Shake Shack.
But wash your food better than you wash your ass.
My God.
And on that note, we out. Fuck 45
and fuck R. Kelly
and Jed York.
That's a lot of motherfuckers.
Hey man,
it adds up every year.